All right, cool. It is 3 o'clock, 1500, as I should say in military time. And we are, of course, live. Let me make sure that everyone can hear me. So if you're listening right now, if you're in the chat, do me a favor and throw me up a thumbs up. Or if you can, please let me know that you can hear me and everything is going good right now. It is Friday. It is time for the Anchors and Budz show tonight. We have a great one. Angel Silva, thank you for joining right now. We have a great show today, special to the ed. Angel Silva, yes, yes, yes. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yes. Thank you, thank you for coming in here. It is another episode of the Anchors and Bud Show. It is episode 20. It is also the finale. We have done 20 whole episodes, but we're going to get into it. It is Friday. It is that time, please. Make sure you have your best cannabis right now. Make sure you have your best medicine. Make sure you are chilling. Make sure you are rolling up. It is time for the Anchors and Bud show. Thank you again for joining us today. It should be a very great show. Again, thank you for joining. For those people that don't know me, yes, we are going to get into it. It is going to be a great episode today. But before we get into our episode, we have to do our channel disclaimer. Okay, this is our channel disclaimer for today's episodes and all the episodes going forward. Okay, so here we go. Anchors and Buds is an educational content. Uh, is a educational channel by a U.S. Navy veteran. Okay, Anchors and Buds is also intended for viewers that are older than 21. Okay, so if you are not older than 21, please make sure this is your time to exit. All right. The content presented by Anchors and Buds is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Okay, we do not encourage or promote any kind of illegal activity, and also make sure you follow your state and federal laws before possessing or any regulated cannabis item. Okay. Any cannabis shown or discussed is intended for educational purposes only. Okay. There will be cannabis on this episode. And again, for those people that are not 21 years of age or older, please make sure you exit. Okay. It is your time to exit. And it is also time for the Anchors and Bud show. I see a bunch of great people that's joining us today. Jeep 420, thank you for joining us again. Special to the Ed Grumpy. Hold what you got. The community is here with us. Again, it is going to be a great episode. But before we start this episode, we have to smoke. It just is what it is. We got to smoke. All right. We're just going to do it. hmm hmm Yes, we got to smoke. Okay. We are smoking Miss Cool Ice by Chad Westport, Twin Peaks Genetics. Okay, so that is the strain that's gonna be holding us over during this episode. We'll also be smoking a little bit of yeah. Good evening, Brian Tolliver. Thank you for joining. It should be a great episode, man. And so yes, we're gonna smoke. Please make sure you're smoking responsibly. Big love to everybody in the chat that's joining us. It should be a great show today. I can tell you, I'm super duper happy to be having the show. This is episode 20. This is season finale tonight. Okay. Uh, During this show, we'll be actually interviewing for those people that don't know who I am. I go by Baby Dad Grows. I show other veterans how to grow fruits, vegetables, and herbs organically out of the comfort of their own home. Okay. I can tell you also that a show just like this one saved my life. Okay. And so that's why we have our show. And I can tell you the community should show up today. There's going to be smoke. There's going to be a lot of smoke. Big love to Hold What You Got, my brother, man. Thank you for being in here. All 20 episodes. There's a bunch of great people in here that I have to thank for this, man. And so Yeah, but we are going to get into it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big love hole. What you got? Let me highlight this. Yeah, yes. Yes, this should be a great episode and a great show. This tonight, man. But of course, we got to smoke first. So hopefully, everybody is smoking with me. Again, we are smoking the Miss Cool Ice by Chad Westport and Twin Peaks Genetics. We did a smoke and grow report. The last episode, I want to say, we had my brother Ho, what you got, come through. We also had Mr. Toad, Corey. We had a bunch of people from the community come out our last episode. And so it is going to be just like that one for this episode today. And again, this is our last show for this season. Okay. And so what we'll be doing is kind of shutting down just a little bit, getting our other tents ready to go, getting our fall garden ready. Okay. Not only are we getting our fall garden ready, we are getting some more chickens. We are also building a hugelculture bed. Okay, we're also making some soil. We're building up our native soil. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening right now, and so what I want to do right now is just take my time. Yeah, Born Wisdom, thank you for coming here. Good to see you. Big love to the veterans that's watching, wherever you may be. Again, I'm not sure if I said it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But again, big love to those veterans that's watching today, wherever you may be. My son is currently in the field right now, so wherever you may be, Born Wisdom, thank you for watching today. Yes, again, it should be a great episode. But make sure you are burdened. Hope what you guys do is make sure you're burning Bammer, son. No, we don't smoke Bammer at all. Bammer is a choice. You guys will go hear that tonight too, man. Yeah, you really are going to hear that tonight. So again, this should be a great episode. I'm currently waiting on my guest, but until my guest shows up a little bit, I'll go over some of the things that we covered. Okay, so we covered a lot of stuff during this season one. I learned a lot of information. Mr. Burns, thank you for being here. What's happening? He always comes with a lot with the knowledge and stuff like that. Big love, thank you, Mr. Burns, for coming here. All right, so yeah, so basically tonight will be a great conclusion to a great season. Okay, not only will I say a great season, we've had multiple runs in our Earth boxes. We've not only had yeah, we've had a bunch of different runs in our Earth boxes, and so that system is currently dialed in right now. I want to say after the two runs, we've grown some different genetics in their back-to-back runs. Okay, all of this stuff is documented. All right, so for those veterans or anybody that's in the community that would like to take a look, please go back and take a look at those videos. Okay, I have been making a bunch of shorts. A lot of the stuff that you see on there is Mr. Toad genetics, all right? From a lot of different grows, from some males to Afgoo to space. I mean, a bunch of different plants that's on here, man. So yeah, so it's been a while. We've definitely been growing for a while. So big love to Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad will probably be coming through the smoke with us just a little bit later when we release the hounds. But of course, we're definitely going to release the hounds tonight. It is a great and special episode coming up tonight on the Anchors and Budz show. But before we start again, we are going to smoke. So again, I hope everybody has their best cannabis. It is time to roll up. It is time to chill. And again, big love to those veterans that's joining us tonight. It's going to be a great show. Yeah, it really is. It's going to be a great show. Hopefully, we'll be able to ask a lot of great questions. We are interviewing tonight one of my former shipmates. For those people that don't know, I am a U.S. Navy veteran. And I can tell you right now, since my retirement in 2020, I've been growing my own medicine. And so, what that means is I like to help other veterans. I've also started a business of also helping other veterans with gardening and showing people how gardening can help you out in your day to day life, man. Okay. And so, how it can be beneficial and help you out. Thank God for gardening. Thank God for the plan. And thank you for joining in tonight, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Again, big love to Mr. Toad. When we release the hounds, we're going to smoke tonight. It's going to be a great episode again. So thank you guys for joining tonight, man. Yeah, CC420, great to see you. It is Friday. Hopefully everybody's doing amazing. I really do appreciate. We are going to do some bomb rips before we get this episode started. Al Telescope, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Since the airline waves, let's go, let's go. Big love to the community. The community is showing up in full force tonight. I really do appreciate it. Again, for those people that don't know, hold on for a second. Hold on. Yeah, for those people that don't know, tonight is a special episode. We'll be interviewing our former shipmate. We were in the Navy together, and so since his retirement, since my retirement, what both of us have done is tried to help out not only those other veterans, but active duty as well. Okay, and so yeah, please do me a favor. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. I hope everybody enjoyed that interview, CC420. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to highlight this comment right here. Listen, if there's anyone else out there that has a show after I've taken a look at it and just really sit down and kind of taking a look in the background and seeing if I like it. If I enjoy the content, I would love to be on your show again, CC420. So going forward, if there's anyone that would like to have us on the show. We can talk about any kind of growing that we can do, whether that's organic, synthetic, whatever, synganic. We can do it all. So thank you so much for having me on your show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. And again, tonight is going to be a great and special episode. So until my guest comes up here, we're going to go over some of the things that we have going on. I'll show what I have going on. Yes, Guerrero Groves. It is the season finale of the Anchors and Bud show. Okay. But before we have this season finale and before we have our guests come on, we have to smoke. So again, I look forward to smoking with everyone a little bit later in the show. So please make sure you stick around. All right. Guerrero Groves, Al Telescope, hold what you got. Grumpy again. There's a great people in the community. And before we get this episode started, we are going to smoke. Okay. And so yes, yes, it has been a great 20 episodes. I personally, I personally did not think 20 episodes could happen so quick. But again, thank you to the community that's been showing up and supporting us. If you can, make sure that you go ahead and just like that button right now. Hit that like button, please, and also subscribe too, man. My guests will be coming up here. Man, ho, what you got? Yeah, growing old, great to see you. I can tell you right now, tonight on the Anchors and Bud show, it is going to be a great show. But tonight, before we do this show, we have to smoke. All right, let's get it. It is time to smoke. It is really that time. All right, so yeah, yeah. It is ready that time. Yes. Galaxy Solutions, thank you for showing up. Growing old. Again, the community is here tonight for the finale of the Anchors and Bud show. Again, I didn't think that these 20 episodes would happen so quick, but it really is, okay? Going forward, I can tell you what we have coming up on season two. Season two is going to kick off with a banger, man. We are setting up the AC Infinity 5x5 tent with our Autopilot Trader Growth systems. All right, listen, it is going to be a great system. I'm hoping we're going to learn a lot. Big love to the community growing old who got me interested in autopots. And so we are setting up everything. Our system is just learning our AI. I know it, how it sounds right now. Our AI is learning our environment. Okay, so I think it's not only cool, but I also don't want to give AI what it wants. Okay, so hopefully there's a backup redundancy within this system, and so going forward, we're gonna be able to test this stuff out. We are also testing out our Mammoth 8 bar full spectrum light. Yeah. Let's go. Yes, it is done. Hold what you got, brother. It is done. We're gonna show you guys the finished product right now a little bit later in the show. Let's go. My brother Hold what you got says master procrastinator station. Yes, it is, man. Listen, there is no more gardeners that are more procrastinator nation than us on here. Yes, Al Telescope. Yes, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about this light. We don't know a lot about it. Big love to Mr. Toad, who we asked a lot of questions. All right, and so again, being an outdoor grower, we want to be able to test that spectrum when it comes to outdoor versus indoor. I'm also a terpene junkie, and so what I want to do is make sure that my medicine hits a certain hits whatever ailment that I'm in that I'm going through. Yeah, so that's what's important, right? And so after growing indoors a little bit, yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you so much for. Listen. If I have some questions or some issues, I'll come to you, Al Telescope. Thank you so much for telling me that. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. Absolutely. Okay, good. That's what's up. Man, again, hopefully everybody's doing great. Again, thank you so much for telling me. That's definitely so. Now I don't feel like I'm all alone with with the light and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that helps out. It absolutely does help out. But yeah, season 2 is going to be a banger. We're going to be when it comes to preservation of legacy genetics. I think we did okay in securing our genetics. We'd start to look up some stuff like strawberry cough. We'll be growing some strawberry cough as well as some Acapulco gold indoors. All right. I know what they say. Yes, I get it. Yes, it just is what it is. So uh, we'll be doing those 2 strains. Excuse me, in auto pots, okay? And so again, my AI is just supposedly learning the system right now. We don't have any plants in there right now, but we do have some plants in our 4x4, okay? So with that being said, we will be shutting down the 4x4 for a little bit and getting up our seedlings, all right? I do have some seedlings in there right now. They're just kind of tucked in and stuff like that in the blanket. And so, yeah, yes, it's been a great growth so far. Fingers crossed, we're still in that very hectic seeding stage in our grow right now. Okay, and so yeah, during this episode, if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. All right, the rules are still been the rules the whole episode for 20 episodes. Please make sure that we are being respectful in the chat. All right, it's definitely important that we be respectful in the chat because we don't know what other veterans are here in the chat joining us. All right, and so definitely want to make sure you guys are here. Thank you, we appreciate it. And again, for those people that may come up here on panel, make sure that you're respectful to them too as well. Yeah. So again, thank you guys for being here. Again, it should be a great show, a great episode, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Big love to the veterans that's joining us wherever you may be tonight. I can tell you, it is definitely a great Friday. And yeah, we're gonna be doing our interview, our very first interview of the season of our first veteran. All right. We'll be posting up some links in the chat a little bit later when it comes to it. So when you take a look at it, I want you guys to scroll over and look at. I can't give you any websites, but I will tell you guys. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure. What you can do is scroll over here while we're doing the show and take a look at this company. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for this comment. We definitely appreciate it. This is who we are interviewing tonight for our show. Okay. And so thank you so much for that. Other is who we are interviewing. We'll be getting ready to come up here just in a little bit. So yeah, man, I just wanted to cover some stuff before we go into it. Yeah, hold on for a second, really quick. All right, cool, man. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, definitely appreciate the whole what you got. I do apologize. That was my wife calling, but so yeah. So again, tonight, again, it should be a very special episode. The person who we are interviewing tonight, we were stationed together here in San Diego on Naval Base Coronado. All right. Not only were we stationed together on Naval Base Coronado, every single command we pretty much followed each other during our service. All right, and so very important individual. If you guys look it up, again, I was in the Navy for 21 years, and so his job when he was in the Navy was an AO. Okay, we may get into some sensitive information tonight. So for those people that may be joining us or watching, we may talk about some sensitive information when it comes to suicide. Okay, believe it or not, I was almost on the verge of suicide. I was ready to, and I just had to go to the mailbox and get a pack of seeds from Mr. Toad. Okay, and I can tell you right now, ever since then, we've been growing our own medicine, and we've also been helping other veterans to get into and the community to get into growing. Okay, and so it's been therapeutic for us. We've learned a lot. We've met a lot of great people. Growing old, Ogo Grows from Chad. Yeah, it's a bunch of different people within the community. And so we just want to say thank you for this episode. Thank you for supporting us. We look forward to having a yes, man. Big love to Tony. We are always gonna make sure we rep Boneyard Seat NorCal. Big love to Tony, man. And so we're always gonna make sure that we rep his stuff. We're always gonna grow some Boneyard Seed, okay, going forward. All right. Big love also, I want to say thank you to Chris Guerrero. Chris Guerrero has taught me a lot about this YouTube stuff. Not only do I have to be a YouTuber, I have to be a grower, I have to be waterer, the planter, the propagator. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it, man. And so, big love to you for helping me out and doing that, man. I enjoy coming on your show. I've learned a lot. That show saved my life, man. Big love to FCP. We started some stuff on FCP, I think. Yeah, Al, yes, man, yes. I don't know what you're smoking, but absolutely, let's go. Yes, man. Galaxy Solutions. This is a great comment. Galaxy Solutions says, "Thank you to all the vets out there that keep our homeland safe, and many blessings the ones that." Yeah, man. Thank you so much for this comment. We definitely appreciate it. Brighton Skateboards, big love to the community. The community is really coming in tonight for the finale. I'm looking forward to this. We are going to ask some questions. Yes, it is the Anchors and Bud show. And again, thank you guys for being here. It is going to be a great show. It really is. Okay. For those people that's just joining us, we'll be interviewing our shipmate, Mail from Other. Okay. In the trees, thank you for being here as well. Not only are we interviewing him, but we're going to sit down, we're going to ask him some questions about his company, what it is, going forward, how they do business, what are they there for. I padded up just a little bit earlier, so we're going to post up some stuff later to highlight this company. Right now, I think they must have about 40,000 people on as subs here on YouTube or within the community, and so they're very well known within the community. I think a lot of they've been sponsored on Navy Times. That's a huge article. It's like our newspaper, okay, and so. Yeah, it's like the Navy's newspaper. All right, so for those people that don't know, but yeah, it should be a great episode. And again, yeah, whenever he's available, we're gonna have it. But until then, hopefully everybody is smoking good with us tonight. Again, it's going to be a great episode. It is Friday. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. But before you start your weekend, you have to pull up with us tonight and smoke. So definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, let me know what you guys are smoking in the chat, please. We are smoking some Miss Cool Ice by Chad Westport and Twin Peaks Genetics, okay? It was a tester plant for us. We had two different phenos. Brick Chaos, how are you doing? In the trees, man, he is smoking. Okay, some pink clouds. Okay, that's what's up. What's everybody else in the chat smoking? Oh my goodness, here it goes again. Guerrero Groves says he is smoking some hopes and dreams again. Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay, yeah, and man, it's great to see everybody that's here tonight. Let me make sure I got my water bottle because I'll be doing a lot of talking tonight. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan says I'm smoking so cup. Okay. Oh, ooh. Let's go. That's perfect right there, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah. Silence. Thank you for being here. Tiki rain. Okay. Let me make sure we got our water ready. Because this is going to be a great episode. We're going to be doing a lot of talking tonight. So let me get my stuff ready really quick. And like I said, we'll also be doing showing our Grow 2 tonight as well as a finale. Let me get some water really quick. Oh man, Rick Chaos said you just got done chopping the tropical cherry and she was ooh. Okay, that's crazy. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. And again, tonight is going to be a great episode. So thank everybody for joining us tonight, man. Again, I see some very familiar names that's in the comments. A bunch of people that's been supporting this channel. So we definitely appreciate it and thank you for joining here tonight, man. We're gonna be releasing the hounds a little bit later. All right. Releasing the hounds is where we come up and smoke with the community. Uh, we may get a chance to take a look at some grows. We may take a look at get to ask some other people within the community some questions. All right. But season two coming up is going to be a good one. All right. Season two will feature episode one, will be from a very important member of the community, Shooter Elliott. All right. Shooter will be coming up and we'll be sitting down with Shooter, very important person that helped us out within this time and what we've been doing. Okay. Big love to Shooter. We'll be sitting down with Shooter in season two and episode one. All right. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that. It should be a great episode between me and Shooter. But tonight, what I want to talk about is our episode that we're going to have tonight. My guess is we're just waiting for him to come up if possible. But again, yeah, season two will be good. We'll be shutting down our outdoor and we'll be moving everything indoor. Okay. And so what does that mean? That means that we'll be starting up our 4x4 tent, as well as yeah, Shooter is definitely good. Peeps, hold what you got. He definitely is, man. Shooter helped us out in our journey. He gave us a pathway to also helping out other people. And so again, I wanted to show some homage to the community and show some people that I definitely have a lot of good respect for. And Shooter is one of those. And so big love to hold what you got, and definitely big love to Shooter. Shooter may be joining us tonight. We don't know. We don't never know. Again, this is all a live show. These last couple, these all of these shows have been live. Episode 1 through 20. Okay, so what does that mean? Episode 1 through 20 has been live. Uh, man, man, I get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So again, it's a bunch of great people out there in the audience. We definitely appreciate y'all showing up. We have some technical difficulties right now. We may have to change a little bit of the episode, but don't worry, it's still gonna be a great episode. We have a backup plan, believe it or not. Okay, this is gonna be an easy thing to fix because we can just make it another smoke show. Okay, a growing smoke show like it's supposed to be, where it's non-scripted, nothing is scripted at all. It's never scripted. Everything is live. All of my questions are live, but not this episode. I want to write down some stuff, but yes, man, yeah, it's gonna be a great episode. So please just make sure you just continue to just follow along, just keep up with us. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna let the medicine take us where it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? It really will. We're gonna let the medicine take it where it goes, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Jay. Well, appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here again. All right, so during these 20 episodes, we cover a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of different titles. Okay, we are also. I'm also a horticulture student. My specialty is crop production. Okay, so what does that mean? When it means to crop production, what that means is fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Okay, greenhouse, other ways of cultivation. All right, but it also includes cannabis too as well. Um, my thing has always been able to wanting to be able to show people how to grow fruits, vegetables, and herbs. But again, I'll grow the same way within this style that I grow. Okay. During every episode, what we covered, I did not want to make it seem like organic was the best choice. All right. For some people, organic is not the best choice. I get it. I understand. Okay. But what I would like to have is a conversation when it comes to helping our earth. Okay. Right now, farmers are at a disadvantage when it comes to our food that we're eating. Okay. That's why I'm also always telling people to make sure we grow our own. All right. I can tell you it's very important. Um, what we're putting in our body is harming us. All right. The cancer rate is through the roof all around the country. Okay. I am not a doctor, but I can tell you the place that I'm from, South Carolina originally, the people in South Carolina are dying from chemo, not so much cancer. Okay. So again, what we're putting in our body is harming us. And why I want to do grow, the reason why I grow, because for 21 years I put all of these chemicals, all of these different vaccines, all of these different things in my body on purpose from the military, and I just didn't want to do that anymore. Okay. So that is why we grow the way that we grow. I don't care what you grow or how you grow. I personally just want you to grow. All right. So what does that mean? That means everything from autos to whatever you want to call them. Yes, I want you to grow, and I want you to grow your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Okay. That's why it's so important. And so that's why, yeah, it's like, yes. Right. Thank you so much. Yes, it's so important. And so again, but we are also learning all of these different ways of cultivation. All right. So with being the horticulturist, it's just not one way or the highway. I have to learn how everybody grows. Okay. And absolutely right, Corey. We are fucking smoking this episode. This is going to be a great episode. Big love to everybody in the chat. Pull out your cannabis. It is time for you guys to smoke. We're going to get into it because, again, yes, this will be a great episode. Yep, man. It sure will be. It sure will be. It sure will be. Yeah, it's some great people. Western Maine, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Again, this is a community show. We will be growing community beans or community seeds, okay? And so when we talk about preservation of legacy genetics, I think that we pretty much covered that this season, all right? Again, we grew some different strains this season. We'll start off with some of the strains that we grew. Pam, all right. Thank you, Grumpy, for being here. Pam, we started off our grow with growing some Pam and also the Chad Westport Nojo. All right. For those people that have not seen those videos, they can be found on my Instagram and also on here on YouTube. Okay. Those were easy grow. Excuse me. We basically got our earth boxes set up with Builder Soil 3.0 soil. Also in that soil, we had craft blend. We also had some ready to wiggle earthworm castings, as well as some Kiss Organics African Nightcrawler worm castings. All right. We also amended with with East Coast Organics 257. Okay, I think that was great in the soil to add a little bit of diversity, as well as amended with a balanced food that was a 444, also from East Coast Organics. All right. During the course of this season, I also came up with some stuff, a list of stuff that some people asked me if it works. All right. This stuff works only in my environment. What works in my environment may not work for you in your environment. Okay. So going forward, I always like to tell people one of our goals is to make sure that we try to save as much money as we possibly can. All right. That goes out of the window when you are setting up a new grow. Okay. Please do your research and your homework. There's a lot of, and I always want to plead this to my veteran community that's watching right now. There's a lot of people that's out there that would love to take your money. Okay. Not only that, would love to take your money for some stuff that doesn't work. Me being a veteran, if I'm paying my hard-earned money for it, I want my stuff to work. I really do, man. Of course. Yeah. So that's why we're so adamant about telling people about products that work in our environment. But keep in mind, I have a Mediterranean climate. All right. That means that I can grow a lot of different get the good shit. Yes, man. Yes. Thank you so much. Al, man, you are hitting that zone, man. Thank you. Yes. If you're going to do it and you're going to be growing your medicine, again, for my medicine, I'll do a lot of stuff, man. Okay. It's that important. All right. Yes, that's important. All right. So get the good stuff. Do your research, do your homework on these products. there's a multitude of places to go. All right. What I like to tell people, if it's in black and white, you can go and take a look at that spectrum for that LED. You know what I'm saying? You can go and take a look at what's in that soil. Okay. Yeah. So it's that important. All right. So with this Mars Hydro 4x4, it was a very easy system to set up. When I say easy system to set up, it might have took me about 3.5 hours just to get it all set up and running. But once I got it set up and running, the controller was very easy to set up. Me putting these four earth boxes in there, I grow with earth boxes with covers on them. I also have worms in those earth boxes. All right, and so that means that a little bit of my microbes and my food get a chance to be broken down just a little bit quicker by those nutrients and by those microbes that's in the earthworm castings. All right. So, what we're doing right now with our beds and our 4x4 is just letting them settle. All right. We put some stuff like some bokashi, some earthworm castings, some seacoast compost, some barley, some wheat. We put some stuff in that soil to just let it continue to just break down because nothing's in it right now. All right. Usually, when I have soil that's just bare, I personally like to put some kind of cover crop on it. All right. So that is what we'll be doing with our 5x5 that's in there. And so, yeah, it's definitely going to be a cover crop in there for our 5x5. I can just tell you right now. All right. But when we were talking about our Mars Hydro 4x4, there's a FC 4800 light. All right. Is that the best light that can go in a 4x4 tent? Absolutely not. But what I wanted was a great light to be able to push those plants to a certain degree. And what I'm trying to do is stay within a certain PPFD or UMOS when it comes to the light. All right. So that means that my plants can take up nutrition at a proper time. That means that I'm not pushing my plants. That also means that I'm not pushing my soil as well. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So that is what I've learned within the Earthbox system. Is the Earthbox system a fail-proof system? No, it is absolutely not. There's some things that have to be learned when it comes to Earth boxes. You do not put water. Okay, there we go. Hold on for a second. Yeah, hold on for a second. I see. Man, yes, yes, yes. I see you in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure that everything is going good really quick. Uh, all right, cool. So our guest is here, and so we'll go ahead and invite our guest here again. Please make sure you guys are being respectful in the chat. To everybody that's in the chat, if you guys have questions or comments, please make your comments. And if I'm able to get to those questions, I'm able to get to those questions. So what we'll do is we'll have our guest up here right now, and we'll just start off easy and start off. This will be a very great interview. Thank you guys for joining again. Pull out your best cannabis and roll up. It is time for our interview. Thank you, man. Here we go. Here we go. So let's go. Man, Mel, how are you doing, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing tonight, bro?
I'm good. I'm good, man. It's been a man, Chris. It's been a long time, huh?
I know it has been a long time, bro. It's so good to see you, man. Are you on your phone really quick? Can I ask that?
Yeah, I'm actually on my phone right quick. I had a little technical issue earlier, so I'm trying to rectify that now. But right now, the phone's the
Okay,
best.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Do me a favor. If you can turn your phone sideways and so your camera can face you, and let's see. There it goes. That's perfect. Thank you so much, Mel. I definitely appreciate that. You turning your phone sideways. And let me make sure I can see and hear you and make sure perfect. There we go. Thank you again for being here on the Anchors and Bud show. for those people that's in the chat right now, we are about to start our interview with a very important shipmate of mine. I always want to say and have all of my veterans that's joining us online. Listen, we have a small veteran community that's here within this part right now. But what I personally want to do is be able to bridge the veteran community and the cannabis community. Okay, and so being able to do that is being able to help out my community and also being able to give a little bit back. Okay, and so before we get started with our interview with our shipmate here, I just want to say thank you so much for being here right now, Mel. It is super important you being here, and I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. Of course.
Okay, so Mel, this again is a live show here on YouTube. We get viewers from every place, from all over the world. Let's see, Canada, Australia, Jamaica. Yes, we are broadcasting live, and this show will be live to every single person. And then we'll also make sure we share this out too as well. So for those people that's joining us, please make sure that you are being respectful to the guests. And also, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me really quick if you can. Yes, and we'll make sure this interview goes great. And so, Mel, this will be a great time for us. I can tell you it'll be just like me and you catching up. And so, if there any questions for me, just ask me. And then if I'm going too fast, just let me know. But again, thank you for being here on the show tonight.
No problem, man. It's good to see you, man. It really is. It's been so long. It's really so good to see you. I know we've been out of touch for quite some time. I'm glad to see you out there still doing good things.
Yeah, thank you, Mel. So for those people that don't know, Mel, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself? Just start off just a little bit easy, but if you just can tell us a little bit about yourself, your history, just a little bit of your background for those people that don't know you.
So, named Melvin Franklin, joined the U.S. Navy right out of high school.
Okay.
I was one of those kids growing up that saw a lot of military movies and thought, yeah, I can do that. That's something I can do. And I
Mhm.
I kind of bought into the whole military thing, and once I did, I kind of never really let it go. So when I joined, from St. Louis, Missouri, a lot of people give me stuff about being from Missouri, but we'll let that slide. Um, yeah, 19 years old, I decided to join the U.S. Navy right out of high school. I was working. I decided, you know what, my best friend, he had joined. He already, he had got information from another friend of ours who was like, hey, we should join the U.S. military. And at first I was kind of skeptical about it, but I was like, no, you know what, let me think about it. And he was like, I'm not going to let you stay here, in St. Louis, Missouri and waste your life. You're not doing that. You're coming with me. So I did it, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. 20-year U.S. Navy veteran. I did 20 years in the Navy. Started
Okay.
off with an aircraft carrier, ended on a LHD. So
Oh,
yeah. So it was big top to big top.
man, that's so super cool, man. I definitely appreciate you giving just a little bit of a background about who you are. And you also told us St. Louis, Missouri, man. What was that like growing up in St. Louis, Missouri, Mel?
It's like all cities. St. Louis has its good times, it has its bad times.
Okay.
I think I always like to say I had more of a good time in St. Louis, being that my personality was like very receptive to a lot of people. So I made a
Hmm.
lot of friends easy. I was really easygoing, and
Hmm.
I had a strong family to back me up and take care of me and mentor me as I got out of high
Okay.
school, going through high school. I had a strong mother, was always there to take care of me, siblings. My father, he would, tell me, hey, look, always do better than me. Don't do as I do better than me. And that kind of stuck with me.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, St. Louis is its own little world, but it's always gonna be home. I can say that it's always gonna be home.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, man. It's always gonna be home, man. Big love and shout out to St. Louis, man, and your family back at St. Louis. Hopefully they're doing okay in a lot of heat. I know it's a lot of heat happening and very hot wherever, all over the place, man. And so again, big love to St. Louis, man, for real, for real.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah. Oh, so Mel, one of the questions that I want to ask, I know we had a list of questions and I sent them over for you. But again, since this is a live show, we started just a little bit late, and so I don't want to keep you here as long as I can. But we want to make sure we get through the interview and make sure we ask the questions that we need to ask, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, so Mel, so when you said that you joined the United States Navy, you said that you did 20 years of honorable and faithful service. Thank you so much for your honorable and faithful service. So Mel, when it comes to your service, what was it about? What was your rate in the Navy? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So joined in as an A2. I was AO.
Okay,
Yeah, went to AO A school in Pensacola, like a lot of people when they go to A school.
okay,
Yeah, so that was a
okay,
good
yep,
time, of course. I grew up around
okay.
the whole time when Portside Club was open. We had the great gap in Pensacola. So all you old heads, I'm pretty sure you know about that. All you veterans back in the day.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Right.
yeah, AO went all the way to AO1 in my 20 years, and
Okay.
yeah, loved every minute of it.
Okay, thank you, man. So, listen, for those people, we have a bunch of people that don't know a lot about our service and what we do and what the United States Navy is responsible for. All right. And so, listen, when it comes to AOs, Mel, I'm not sure if you knew, my wife was also a AO. She was an
Okay,
AO too as
well,
well.
congratulations,
Yeah,
congratulations.
yeah. Yeah, my wife was the AO too, and so she's been out now for a long time. She was on the Vincent, man. So when it comes to being AOs, I know exactly what your motto is and what you guys do, okay? But for my audience that don't know what AOs do, can you explain to the audience what AOs do in the United States Navy for me, really quick?
Okay, everyone. So the professional term AO aviation ordnanceman is and what
Okay.
we do is we're pretty much the stewards of aviation weaponry. We store it, we load it, we make sure it's properly accounted for. If you see a jet or maybe you saw a movie, shooting a missile off a launcher on an aircraft, whatever it be, whether it be Top Gun or Flight of the Intruder or whatever you like to watch, it don't matter. That was us putting it on and making it happen. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So that was you guys putting it on to make it happen. So when it comes to that, what was your motto? What's the AO motto? I think I forgot it, man. There's no way that I can forget this. What was your motto in the Navy? What is that?
I'm surprised you being married to AO. Your wife wasn't chanting it every day. You know,
I know exactly what it is, but I want you to tell everybody what that motto is, man. I think it's IOAs, right?
IOIS is what it is. Yes, sir. It's
Okay. What is that? What
IOIS.
is that?
It's an acronym stand for if you ain't ordnance, you ain't shit. It is the bedrock.
Oh,
Yeah, it is a bedrock actual motto for us. We've been saying it for for decades. We live by it, we stand by it. So I mean, I
let's
know we get a lot. I know we
go.
get a lot of hate for it. It's okay, but it is what it is.
Yeah, of course,
We'll
man.
endure.
Yes, it is what it is, man. We'll endure, man. Because listen, you also brought up something too that I kind of want to touch about when it comes to the history, man. There's a lot of great history to the Navy for those people that's joining us that don't know a lot about the United States Navy. There's a lot of history, all right. And so, with that being said, there's also a lot of history for what AOs have done in the United States Navy, all right. And so, yeah. So again, this interview is going to be a great interview. Thank you to everybody that's joining us right now. We are being joined right now from Mel from Other, and this will be a great interview. We are interviewing our shipmate. It's great to sit down and talk with another shipmate and talk about and compare our stories and how we're actually helping our communities, man. So again, so Mel, we'll just continue to interview. I just had to just go ahead and say that real quick because we have a bunch of people that's joining us right now, and we'll also be streaming this live. I think to Instagram at some point. All right. So again, so let me just go and continue. Let me start with this. Let me ask this question too, man. You got to forgive me a little bit. So I've
No,
been
take your
a
time. Take your
little bit, a little bit medicated.
I mean,
All right,
it's
cool.
only fair. I had you waiting so long, so it's only fair.
No, man, it's cool. No, no, no. Don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. Okay. So how many, when it comes to it, man, you said that you had been all over station. Where's some of the places that you've been stationed, if you could tell us a little bit about it?
Well, you know what? I was one of the very fortunate people that got stationed in San Diego as my first actual command. And I was stationed in San Diego for 15 years, like straight, like reenlistment after reenlistment
Oh,
after reenlistment, which is very, very difficult to do these days, But I was fortunate.
right, right.
My first duty station was USS John C. Stennis. We actually started
Okay,
on the East
okay.
Coast when the ship was brand new. We did a maiden voyage from Homeport in Norfolk, Virginia, world cruise around the world to end up in San Diego, and that
Oh
was in
my
1998.
goodness.
Yeah. So
Oh my goodness. You did a world cruise, bro?
yeah, it, it was funny. It started out with good intentions as a world cruise, but we got into a major conflict with Iraq back in the day in '98. So
Oh,
yeah, so a lot of those ports were
yes.
canceled. A lot of that world cruise was no longer world cruise. It was in the it was in the Gulf. It was a Gulf cruise, Fifth Fleet
Of
cruise, more like
course.
it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I understand, man. And so I understand how that works because believe it or not, I was deployed during September 11th. And so when that happened, guess what? Back
Yeah,
into the Gulf we went on the way. We were all the way to Australia and back in the Gulf we went, man. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And so yeah, thank you for
yeah,
bringing that up. Thank you for sharing that with us. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank
yeah.
you.
It's funny you mentioned 9/11 when it happened because we were actually doing operations off the coast right here in the Pacific, and we were scheduled to
Okay.
come. We were actually scheduled to come back into port a few days before 9/11 happened, and then we got
Okay.
it happened, and we got stuck out to sea for another couple of weeks before they figured out what was going on, and
Right.
so yeah, I understand your pain. Trust me.
Yeah, 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 man. It was definitely different, man. I know when we got back, it was totally different than what we left it, and so yeah, man.
Yeah,
And so right, we'll talk about it just a little bit later as we continue to go through the episode and continue to talk and just have a great conversation, man. And so you said 1998. How was the Navy in 1998, man? Tell me a little bit about that.
I would say I always call myself a dungaree sailor. When I came in, we were still wearing dungarees in boot camp. So
Yeah,
if you know what dungarees are, and you're a dungaree sailor, you can relate to me. So
yeah, yeah.
to see how the Navy is now compared to where it was in 1998, because it was completely different. It was I would say it was transitioned to a friendlier Navy in the late '90s and going into the 2000s. But it was still your kind of hardcore Navy. You got some training you can do with certain people, and I knew a bunch of chiefs and a bunch of people, first classes, that was kind of pretty hard nosed. So they probably can't do the same thing now. Of course, we know a different Navy, but yeah, '98 was a different time.
Yeah, man. I know it. Listen, man. I came in 1999. I literally graduated high school in May, and by June, guess what? I was already on the way to the Navy. I was already enlisted, and then by July 9th, I was already in the Navy at boot camp, man. So I
Yeah.
know exactly what you talking about. Here we go. Western Main Man says, listen, this is an interactive show, Mel. I apologize if I didn't let you know. This is a very interactive show. So sometimes what we do is highlight our different viewers' comments that's up here. We don't want to highlight them and put them on the spot, but sometimes we have a lot of great questions from our audience too, man. And so I always want to make sure that I cater to that audience. And so Western Main Man, who is definitely a person who definitely helped us a lot in our journey and always a supporter. Says we on a war tour with Muhammad. Let's go. Let's go. We really are, man. We really are. Thank you so much for this comment, man. Yeah, we sure are, man. So again, I can tell you that in 1999 it was a little bit different. How old were you when you joined, Mel?
I
I
was
think I don't
19.
remember you saying. 19. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Holy crap. Yeah.
yeah.
Still young.
Still very young.
Okay. Yeah. Still very young. Okay. Did you, what was your, were you ready to join? Did you have any, apprehensions about it? Were you excited? Were you ready to go to boot camp? And then where did you go to boot camp, if you don't mind me asking?
I actually was excited because I was looking. It was an opportunity for me to get out of the city, get away and be on my own for the first time in my life as a young man. So I
Mm.
went to boot camp in Great Lakes, like a lot of people back in the '90s, and I was ready. No, honestly I don't even believe that there were any like apprehensions or any like things that would have prevented me from going instead if it was something like medically related, which of course I passed with flying colors. So I was ready. I was ready to rock.
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
Let's go. Okay. Okay. I understand that. Because not only were you ready to go, guess what? I was ready to go too because I can tell you that my mom told me as a young man, listen, as soon as you hit 18 in South Carolina, your ass gotta be out the. You gotta
Yeah,
go. You gotta be go. You gotta be just a different time. You know what I'm saying? During that
yeah.
time, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. So we have our first question from the audience. Believe it or not, we were just. She also has a show here on YouTube. CC420 Cannabis. Again, this is an interactive show, and so a lot of times we're gonna get questions from the audience, and so what we're gonna do, just if you can, just answer these questions to the best of your ability. You don't have to discuss anything sensitive information or anything like that, but just yeah, just have a great conversation. It's just like I said, it's so interactive, and so
Of course, of
absolutely,
course.
yeah. So 6420 just asked, what is the best experience you have had since joining the Navy? I think this is a great question.
Okay, so I would have to say honestly, my best experience was the traveling of the world.
Oh,
I've been to 13 different countries that I thought I would never go to growing up. You see
okay.
it on the television, you see it in commercials, but you never saw yourself going to them, and I did. So I, I broke that threshold. So I would have to say the experience of world travel was my best experience.
Man, that's a great question and a great answer. Thank you so much for answering that. I really do appreciate it, man. Holy shoot. Thank you so much, man. And again, like I said, this is going to be a great show. Again, Hawaii Sustainable. Yes, let's go. Big love to everybody that's joining us, man. So, again, so we also talked a lot about you joining, how you joined. Where did you go to boot camp at? You said
Great Lakes, Chicago.
Great Lakes, Chicago. Everybody goes to Great Lakes, Chicago. Believe it
Yeah.
or not, I still talk to some people, some of those veterans that went all the way to boot camp back when San Diego had boot camp. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Right? Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, I,
yeah.
di-
So
I didn't even know San Diego had a boot camp until I got out of Chicago, and it's cold in Chicago. So I was like, oh man, I missed my opportunity. I really missed that opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. So, Mel, you said that you went to Chicago. You were already used to the cold weather. Did you go when it was cold in Chicago?
I went in the fall and
Okay.
August. I left when it just got cold. So
Oh,
it was
really?
perfect timing. So I left around the end of October, right when it was starting to get really like frigid, and I
Okay.
went off to
Okay.
Pensacola. So I was saved at the last moment.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Believe it. Oh, there's so many people that go to like me. I was so super. I literally tried to go and we were just. I was just getting out of boot camp once it started getting cold, man. I can
Uh,
tell you right now. Yeah, so I was super happy. I didn't feel like shoveling snow. I always told
yeah.
myself that I wanted to go somewhere that it was warm. Believe it or not, I was supposed to sign for football and go to college, and I went on a visit, and I had snow up to my ankles during this visit, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Oh, absolutely, man!" I said, "Absolutely not, man." I said, "Nope, not about to have it at all, man." So yeah, so listen, that's what really got me. I was just, yeah. and it was time, man. I really needed to leave South Carolina, man. So yeah, again, thank you so much for asking that question, and thank you so much for sharing, Mel.
Yeah.
Okay, so one question I do have when it comes to your duty stations and being stationed on a carrier, man, what was that like? What was that carrier life like, man?
I'm gonna say the carrier life is because I was only ever attached to one carrier, and that was USS Johnson C. Stennis. We had some of the
Right.
best times on the Johnson C. Stennis.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
out of all my commands, I would have to say hands down the floating steady 74.
Let's
That was it.
go.
That was my best experience.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I can tell you stories
man.
about that place. Great things.
Yeah, 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 man. Thank you so much for bringing that up, man. Again, we have some people also that's in the audience. Believe it or not, their children or their kids are now enlisting in the military now. I think we have a couple people that's in the audience. Believe it or not, my son Mel is a corpsman in the Navy right now.
Yeah, I think it's like you posted. I was like, wow, what age is he? I was like, oh no, this can't be. It finally
Right,
caught up
I
to us.
know it. Yeah, it did, man. That age caught up to us, man, and we'll go get into it, man. He's doing okay right now. He's with the Marines.
Okay.
He is, yeah, he's in North Carolina. He's kind of in the field, so he's kind of learning their ways right now and being in that culture shock and how that is right now. You know how
Okay.
that is.
Yeah. Most
Yeah,
definitely. Most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Going from the Navy and straight going to a military, a Marine unit. It's a little bit different. So he'll be all right though. He's cool. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I hear that some of the best corpsmen come out of the Marines once they go to the Marines, and
Yeah,
they learn so
yes,
much.
man. Yeah, they learn so much. Yeah, and that's what I hope for him because I wanted him to basically just come in. He was about to be a AW, and so he
Okay.
went to yeah, he went to Pensacola, and so he had some horrible shin splints, and you know how that is. They were just like, oh hell no, to the fleet your ass go, right? And so
Right.
yeah, so he had to go the hard way to become a corpsman, but I mean he's fine now. It is what it is. It just builds character for those people that don't know that's in the military. You know, it just builds character for us.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, man, yeah. So listen, you said we talked a little bit about the stennis and how that was. Can you explain to people our deployments and what a deployment cycle would be like? Not like you don't have to go into like all the ramping up and all this other stuff, but how many times have you been deployed, Mel? If you don't mind telling us about it.
So I've actually, in my 20-year span, I've actually done 6 deployments. I've been deployed 6 times.
Oh my goodness, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
World cruise, how long we talked about that? You said 9 months.
Yeah. My longest deployment was about almost. It was almost 9 months. About eight some change.
Oh my goodness, yes, man. That happened to a lot of people. I know it happened to some people on the bottom, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people get extended, especially on those carriers. I know that there's one that's extended right now. Big love to all of my people that's out there in the carrier. Hopefully, you guys will be back soon. And listen, it's only temporary what you guys are going through. So hopefully those people that's watching right now from the carrier, big love to you, and make sure you guys are staying safe, man. Big love to you.
Most definitely.
Oh, so let's talk about our deployments and stuff like that, man. Your longest deployment was 9 months. All right. I think what they're telling our Navy personnel right now is that our deployments aren't guaranteed to be 6 months. All right. I think they're like guaranteed to be 6 to 9 months guaranteed, man. I think that's what they're telling them now.
Yeah, those 6 month deployment days are guaranteed. Those are long gone.
Yeah, they
Long gone.
are,
I wish
man.
they were still around, but yeah, pushing six
Mhm.
plus is definitely it's the new normal now for the U.S. Navy.
Yeah, it's the new normal. It's definitely the new normal, man. So yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. So for those people that's watching, that's ready to go into the Navy, listen. Just know your deployment schedule is not 6 months. Your deployment schedule is 6 to 9 months plus. There are carriers that's out right now that have been out to sea for a long time, man. Okay, do your homework and your research on them. But just also do your research on the U.S. Navy too as well. All right. So man, thank you for mentioning that. So when it comes to our deployments, man, I see that you have a great shirt on. I really do like your merch and your shirt. And it says other, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this up in my link really quick. Uh, and so for those people that's joining us really quick, you guys know that I can't say any DOC or CO, any dot CO. All right, so listen, everybody here understands that, all right? Okay, and so what I just did was I'm about to put this in the link. For those people, if you can just pull this up, take a look at some merch, take a look at some different things, make yourself familiar with this website. But also pay attention to the questions we'll be asking because this is where the rubber hits the road. And so, yes, we want to have a great conversation and support those veterans as well as those active duty people that's watching right now. Okay, so Mel, other, okay? Tell us a little bit about other, all right? And then we'll go ahead and progress these questions as we go on when it comes to other. So tell us a little bit about it.
So the funny thing about Other, I mean, it's a Navy veteran-owned brand. I co-own it with two other sailors. With the
Okay.
retirees now and veterans. We all serve together. We started this journey back in 2009, around June, right around the time I was still stationed at my HSL 49, I believe it was. And
Okay, okay, okay,
so
okay,
yeah, it's a Navy owned brand. It is
okay.
other stands for one that has exceptional rules. And the actual slogan is acronym based because when I actually found the other, I couldn't figure out the name. I wanted to name it. The brand, I was like losing my mind. Like I want to make this a very noticeable brand, but I couldn't figure out a name for it. And I'm like walking around. I'm thinking to myself, I want this to be other than what's going on. I want to be other than the brands out there. And I kept repeating the word other. And I was like, okay, well, no, I just call it other. But but other being it's very common word. I was like, it's military based, so I'm going to make it an acronym. And that's why I came up with the one that has exceptional rules. And the one that has exceptional rules, that's just to detail the small percentage of exceptional people who actually join the military, being that
Oh, okay.
1% of us actually join and serve. So that's where the exceptional comes from.
Okay, okay, okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I like that, man. Yeah, okay. If I type this wrong. So here we go. This is the meaning of it. One that has exceptional rules. I love that. I'm so yeah. Now I finally know what it means, man. I can tell you that before this interview, I looked over some stuff kind of on some websites. Not only just some websites, some stuff that just started to pop up within my algorithm, man. And so I'm very interested in other, and so we're going to continue to talk about other. So let me ask some questions when it comes to it. So you said that you own it with some other people. So these other people, they're also sailors too as well.
Yeah, both
Okay.
people I caught on with, yeah, they're actually one's retired and one he didn't retire in the Navy, he did his time, he got out, but he
Okay.
served with me on the Stennis, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Perfect, man. Perfect. Okay. So with that being said, what is your company's mission statement? What is so important about what you do and how you do it? Can you explain to us what other is, please?
So look at other as sort of a conduit to the U.S. Navy and the service members
Okay.
abroad. We consider ourselves like ourselves all fund care packages, customized care packages to deploy service members out to sea. Now, how
Oh man.
um, I want to say that if you look at it like a service member out to sea right now deployed,
Okay.
we can actually let them you can actually go, hey, you know what? I know someone obviously is serving right now. I would love for them to have a care package sent to them. Okay, contact us. We'll fit the bill for your care package, and we'll send them out there for them.
Holy okay, so
Yeah,
listen. This is just crazy, man. Listen, I have to talk about this really quick. So for those people that don't know, can you tell us what is a care package, man? Can you go into that really quick? We're gonna break this down to the basics, Mel, if you don't mind, man. What's a care package? Oh man, he couldn't hear me. Oh, drop down and come back up. Drop down and come back up. Okay, drop down and come back up. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me he'll come back. He'll come back. He'll hit that link again. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the interview so far. We already know how StreamYard is, and so yeah, we just go roll with the punches. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. You good?
I'm
Okay,
not actually sure what happened. It just I don't know. It kind of just went out. Can you hear me though?
yeah, don't yeah, I can hear you now. Don't trip,
That's
man.
weird.
It's StreamYard.
That's
I
weird.
do
Gotta
apologize.
love those technical
Sometimes
difficulties.
right, sometimes StreamYard does that, man. So yeah, don't trip at all, man. Don't trip. Yeah. And sometimes it'll make your phone like
Actually, you know what? Let me
oh
exit and come back in.
okay, yeah, do that, do that. Okay. He might have to just exit and come back in again and then we'll just go back to it like that. Grumpy, how are you doing, man? Great to see everybody here again. If you can look and see what, here we go, here we go. Okay.
All right, we're good.
Hey, all right, no problem, man. No
Yeah,
problem at
I
all.
don't know what that was.
Yeah, don't trip. Sometimes it happens, especially when we use our phone, man. So I had to learn the same thing, man. So I understand, man. So thank you for coming back.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
I would like to say that other is it's a Navy-born clothing brand that helps out sailors deployed. That's our mission statement. That's pretty much what we do. And it doesn't just stop at just sailors. You know, it's across all U.S. branches, but mainly U.S. Navy guys like us. You know, guys and girls out there serving deployed. You know, you got
Okay.
people on 9 month, 10 month, 11 month deployments. Right now, we got, like I said, we got a carrier out there right now that's approaching 13 months. So
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah,
That's super
it's pretty bad out
crazy.
there.
Man, yeah, that's super crazy, man. So I can tell you, after being in the Navy since in '99, getting a care package was one of the best things to me when I was deployed, man. Listen, Mel, I got to send here to San Diego, California in October, and by November or December, I was already deploying, man. Believe it or not, yeah, man. So, and when it comes to snail mail and getting care packages, man, some stuff would take 2 months, some stuff would take a month to get there. Yeah, so I know how it is, man. I know how it is. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
yeah.
One of our things we pride on, we actually kind of advise people on what to send and what not to send. Because you can send a care package, but the contents you send won't always make it there in the form that you send them in. You got heat variations, temperature, you got handling. So you got to know exactly what to send your sailor as deploy. Man, that's what we kind of like to say. Hey, if you want a care package sent to us, let us know. When we box it and bag it, it's on our dime. We do 6 care packages a month. So it's
Oh,
first come, first serve. It's all referral based. So if you know someone that's like,
okay.
hey, I want a care package of such and such on this command, hey, hit us up and we'll get it right out there.
Oh my goodness, man, Bill. That is like super crazy, man. I cannot believe it. I think that this is great. I think that this is perfect. Because believe it or not, like you said, there is people that's being deployed right now for a long time. One of our carriers that's out to sea. So again, thank you for mentioning that. I really do appreciate that. So when it comes to shooting these care packages all over. What's the furthest that you guys will send? What is that like? Yeah, what is yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if the U.S. military allows it to go to a service member, then and they allow us to send it to them, we'll send it to them. So wherever we can go,
Oh,
yeah,
oh man, that's so crazy, man. Thank you. So
yeah,
that's wherever in the world you guys will send it to them.
yeah, wherever in the world. So
Cool.
on us.
Okay. Oh my goodness, man. Thank you. That's super cool, man. So, when I was looking at a little bit of your website, talk a little bit about your clothing line, because I love what I'm seeing. I've been seeing a bunch of Charlie Jr. rocking your stuff on stage, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to him. He's
yeah.
doing
Big
some
shot to
big
Charlie.
things. Yeah, big shout
Big
out
shot
to
to Charlie.
Charlie, man. Yeah, man. Big shout out to Charlie. Definitely big shout out to Charlie, man. And so what he's doing. But yeah, can you talk a little bit about your clothing line?
So I mean, the clothing line is being that we're all sailors is more sailor based. So when you see a
Hmm.
slogan or you see something on our shirt, the graphic it would detail a sea story, it would detail some kind of like Navy experience.
Okay.
So yeah, so like you say, if I had a shirt that that was like, um, well, I'll tell you, I'll give you a little tidbit. We're actually working on shirts that is strictly just Navy jargon that people can actually relate to.
Oh,
And so, and I mean, you got a lot of brands out there that have Navy stuff out there, but we like to have a more detailed experience with our brand and with our graphics. So it comes
yeah.
more from the experience.
Yeah. It comes more from with the experience of being in the Navy and know how those. Yeah, I get it. I understand, man. That's super cool right there.
Yeah.
Man, so when it comes to design of your merch, how does that work? How does that work? You getting those stuff designed, man?
I mean, I do pretty much me and someone else, but I say about 90% of the designs come from right here, come from me. If I could
Okay.
think it, if I could relate to it, and I know the fleet can relate to it, then I could turn it into a tee, or I could turn it into a hoodie, or I could turn it into a tank top. There's no limitation.
Okay, okay, that's cool, man. Let's go. I love it, bro. I love it. Oh my goodness. Again, thank you for being here and doing this interview, Mel. We're gonna get into it and we're gonna ask some great questions. So again, if there's anyone in the audience that has any questions, if those questions are good, then guess what? You may get a chance to ask those questions, or you will, man. Like I said, again, this is an interactive show. Thank those people that joined us. For those people that don't know who I am a United States Navy veteran after 21 years of serving honorably and faithful service. After I retired, I developed PTSD, anxiety, depression, pain, and I can tell you right now, I was ready to commit suicide. Okay, and so thank God for this community. What stopped me was going to the mailbox and picking up a pack of seeds from a man named Mr. Toad. Okay. Mr. Toad will probably be joining us a little bit later. And since then, we have been on this journey of growing and also showing other veterans how to grow fruits, vegetables, and herbs organically, man. So again, we are also hosting. We're also asking some questions and sitting down with one half of other and what his company does and how his company helps out other veterans and active duty sailors. Okay. Okay. So we talked about you sending out care packages. We talked about your clothing line. Okay. So where can people find you at, or where can people find out a little bit more information? If you could, you don't have to say any kind of DOC, COMs, or where can we find some other merchandise at right now?
Well, I mean, like I said, you can find it all online. We are e-commerce store,
Okay.
so we're always
Okay.
always open. Go ahead, go
Okay.
online to our website, other
Okay.
WW. Um,
Okay.
go ahead and shop there. You will find a lot of information about us, about us section. You will find us about. You can find us on social media. We have direct links
Okay.
to our website on there as well on Instagram and Meta and Facebook.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So you guys are pretty much all over the place, man. The
Yeah,
last time, yeah, that's so super cool, man.
yeah. So yeah, we're on social media about almost every social media platform you can think of that's popular. We're on there, so you can find us out there.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mel. Okay. So listen, one more question, a couple more questions, and then yeah, we'll have a great interview. One question I do have that I've been wanting to ask, okay. Okay. So where do you see other going in the future? Where can you tell me a little bit, where would you like to see other in the future?
Honestly, I since we're like care package oriented, I would love to make this like the premier brand that actually develops
Oh,
and materializes care packages that not just customized, but I
okay.
want to see the care package itself evolve.
Okay.
I want to be one of the main suppliers of care packages to help build morale to the fleet. And also, not just in the fleet, outside on the streets to the homeless vets, to the actual veterans, like yourself that suffer from PTSD. We can take this as far as it can go, just help the community.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I,
I love that, man.
yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much, Mel, for saying that, man. Because like I said, there's other veterans too. We all have a story when it comes to it. Okay,
yes,
I personally have known people that have committed suicide in our Navy ranks, man. And I can tell you, yeah, this is where the interview gets a little bit tough, and this is where the questions start to get a little bit tough. So again, for those people that's joining us, we are both United States Navy veterans as well as disabled veterans too, right?
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, man. Big love to those other disabled veterans that's also out there, man. I get it. I understand it, man. What I'm also trying to tell the community too is make sure you get your disability for those veterans that's out there, man. You deserve
yes.
it. You need it. It's time, okay? It's definitely time. It's definitely time. Yeah.
Most definitely get that disability because a lot of people out there serving, it's strange. So many people, and I was one of the people too that a lot of us didn't know a lot of the route to take to get disability, and I don't want to. We never want to think of it as a handout, but once you sign this name on the dollar line and become a service member, and you get out, and you're a veteran. You've actually did that time. You know, like we say in other, they serve so they deserve. So find out as much as you can about disability and whether or not you qualify for the VA.
Yeah, 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 man. Thank you for bringing that up, man. Hold on for a second. Thank you, man. Okay, so that's a great point, and I'm so glad that you bring that up when it comes to the VA. Hopefully, those people that's watching, if you have not got connected through the VA, this is a great opportunity to make sure you get connected through the VA. Here in San Diego, I think it's like number one in the nation, right? Is this VA the number one in the nation or something like that or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Either way that it goes, do some research when it comes to it and get connected to your VA, especially when it comes to mental health. All right. So especially, all right. And so when it comes to suicide, man, and so 22 a day, 22 veterans commit suicide a day. All right. That number has drastically increased since that number has came out, man. And so I want to make sure that I shed some light on that. So when it comes to it, Mel, I know that we've all been there and we've done that, man. But can you tell us, does the Navy do any kind of training or anything like that when it comes to suicide prevention and suicide awareness?
It actually really does. They're still very heavy upon that. I know a bunch of people in the Navy who were, um, they were conduits and they were actually resources for suicide prevention. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and it's really tough out there. Deployment is not for everyone. Military
Right.
life, people find out is not for them, and they come in with problems. They develop problems, and it can play a really hard time on the psyche a lot. So, and like you said, you never know, Chris. You never know what people are going through.
Yeah, yeah, man. You just never know, Mel, and I can tell you it affects all of us, and it really affects all of us differently, bro. It really does. It really does, bro.
Yeah, it really does. And it's like you say, you touched on the 22 a day, which is very, very important talking point because, one a day is just bad. Imagine, that number.
Yeah.
So and that could be friends, family, sons, daughters, spouses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could definitely be a lot, man. And thank you for sharing that too, man. Because not we just don't focus just on our veteran community, our also our cannabis community too, man. Because listen, the legislation for cannabis has changed. All right. I really don't didn't want to make this about a cannabis show or anything like that, especially while I'm interviewing one veteran because all of our stance when it comes to cannabis might be different. Okay, it really will, man. It really does. Okay. There's some people that don't believe it just is what it is. And I understand it might not be for everyone. But the VA, I think, is changing the way they do stuff when it comes to psychedelics. All right. And so that's one of the things that I'm very interested in on this channel. We'll be having a episode, especially coming up in season 2, with some people that know a lot about psychedelics, about mushrooms. So just make sure you guys are standing by or standing. Just know that we're gonna have that episode, and it's gonna be a great one. So make sure that you continue to tune in, man. Yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. All right, so Mel, so listen, we've asked a bunch of questions, a bunch of great questions. You gave us a bunch of great answers. All right, now so one question. So when it comes to so what are you doing now? Going forward, what's happening with other?
So we are doing a lot of content creation with a bunch of people who are either veterans.
Oh,
Yes, we're doing.
really?
Yeah, we're partnering with a lot of people right now. We're in a few weeks we are looking to be our first product placement on Amazon Prime and Apple TV movie that we
Oh
yeah
my goodness! Hold
yeah
on for a second. Did you just say Amazon Prime and what?
we're Apple TV.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime and Apple TV will be having other, man. That's so cool, man. How did this happen, bro?
So a good friend of mine who I knew a while back, he decided to actually develop. He has a record company that actually turned into a entertainment and video company, and
Really?
yeah, it went to production. And he started making things happen in the movie and the film industry. So his
Mm.
big break was like, hey, I'm about to make a film. If you guys know anybody want to be in it, if you want any products in the film, let us know. So of course I was like, my hand went flying up, like, hey, I'll definitely support and definitely help. So yeah, he gave us opportunity to make that happen. We're very internally grateful for him.
Dang, that's so cool, man. That's definitely a great opportunity, man. Listen, I try to tell people also to take those opportunities when they're given because a lot of times we don't get those opportunities again, man. We never get them again. And so it's definitely important to seize those opportunities. And listen, it is going to, yes, it's definitely going to improve your business and going forward, man. It's gonna be nothing but great stuff. I can tell you right now. So that's super cool, man. Hell yeah, that's super cool,
Yeah,
man.
we're pretty stoked about that. So I mean, that was an opportunity that we couldn't pass by. And when God give you a bunch of opportunities, what I'm saying, you take them. You don't question like,
Yeah,
here you go.
yeah, those questions. Yeah, yeah. I try to tell other veterans too, as well, like having a connection to those other veterans that's around San Diego. Listen, I'm around San Diego, all right? I'm not sure where you located, Mel, but listen, I would definitely love to connect with you. I'm here in San Diego. Listen, we can kick it, we can go somewhere. It don't matter, man. But again, what I'm trying to do is just bridge these networks between our cannabis community, and also we just don't grow cannabis. All right, I mean we also grow our fruits, vegetables, and herbs. And so what I do is show other veterans the joy in gardening. All right, not just growing our own medicine, but also growing our fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Having a connection to earth All right, is what I believe in. And so you remember all of those vaccines that we had to take coming in boot camp, Mel, where we
Oh,
had to
God,
have
still got
pin.
the scars from it.
Mel,
Hey,
yeah,
when we still got the
all of
scars right
those.
here, boy. I never
Yes,
forget.
yes, bro. Yeah, I know. I can show you my scars that have them. Chicken pox. Guess what? Guess who had to test all of these vaccines, man? We did. We tested
Yeah,
out all of your vaccines for you. All right, for the civilian population. So listen, that's why it's so important that we support other veterans because listen, it just is what it is. Thank you for your support, and I really do appreciate those people that's in the comments, man. And again, it's been a great interview so far. If you guys have any questions for Mel, for other, just let me know and we'll post those comments too as well. So going forward, all right. So yeah, man. So it like I said, it's been a great conversation with other vets. So Mel, I don't want to get too personal, man, but your family. So your family, you have your family here with you, wife, kid. What's happening with your family? Hope
family's here.
everybody's doing
We're,
great.
we're, we're good, man. We're in San Diego. We're
Okay.
having a great time. My
Okay.
wife, she's still active. She has a few more years left before she retires.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. Okay,
yeah.
man. Big love to her, man.
And yeah, she's also an AO too. So my children they're full blood AOs.
Oh my goodness. So what you saying right now is your kids are gonna eat full blooded AOs is what you
Yeah.
said. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, we covered what AOs was to the Navy and what you guys do. So for those people that didn't know, again, we're sitting here with Mel. He was a former AO in the Navy and also one half of the company called Other Man. And so yeah, it's been a great interview. I really do appreciate it. I listen. I know that we before this interview, this is how this happened, right? We have been looking. This is also the finale of the Anchors and Bud show, and so this is the first veteran that we're gonna have and the last veteran for season one. And so it was so important that you came. That's why I was just like, yeah, just show up on your phone. That's fine. I didn't care whether you was on your computer or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get in here some way, somehow, Chris. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah,
I'll hold it down.
yeah. Thank you for doing that, bro. I really
Of
do
course.
appreciate it. Yeah, what we try to do is just have an open and welcome conversation about a lot of stuff. We've hit a lot of different topics, when it comes to growing. But we've also hit topics like this one, supporting those veterans, those active duty, supporting our communities is definitely important. So, what does that mean to you when it comes to community? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, the military community is extremely
Okay.
strong. 20 years
Okay.
later, you know,
Okay.
we're still a strong community. The camaraderie never stopped. I mean, you find some of your lifelong friends in the community that you would give the shirt off your back to in a
Oh
heartbeat.
man.
So, and I appreciate you having this show because I'm someone that always wanted to know how to grow my own fruits and vegetables. I never really had like a mentor to like show me how to do it. And then the next thing I know is like, here you are, like you can tell me the ins and outs of how to grow the perfect tomatoes or whatever, or fruits and vegetables right off the jump. So yeah, community to me is very, very important because, like I say, the Navy doesn't stop just because you retire. It keeps going. There's a lot of people out there still going strong. New enlistments coming in, people getting out, new veterans needing disability coaching, and we can just all stick together and we can make a big difference in the community.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Mel, for answering that question. That is a great answer, and I wanted to ask that, man, because it's so important that people because what happens is when we retire, we're still looking for that camaraderie. We're still looking for that teamwork. We're still looking for to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When I retired in 2020, I found that I did not have that. And so, yeah, I had gardening, but at that time, I was going through a bunch of stuff mentally. I wasn't ready to accept the fact of how the world was at that
Yeah.
time. And so for me, it was a lot mentally. So I had a mental health breakdown. And so I really did. And so, yeah, it meant a lot to me to be able to get help for mental health. So when you talk about mental health, uh, what's been your background when it comes to mental health, Mel?
Ah, man, I have PTSD. I'm a disabled veteran with PTSD. So,
Oh
my,
man, that's great. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, I trust me when you say you had a breakdown. I trust me. I know you got to think the Navy can take its toll on your mind. You got family
Oh,
separation. You're away from your kids. You're out to
right.
sea for months on time. You don't see land. A lot of that plays a big factor in your mental health. And
Right.
we gotta be we gotta be strong to stick together. Where the camaraderie can play a factor in just mitigating that mental health issues you have. And friendship can go a long way. That's why, like I said,
Yeah.
community. I'm like that's very very pertinent as far as helping with mental health. And I had a strong family,
Yeah.
good friends. Friends like you that I could talk to any given day. And I gotta say, sometimes I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Been in the Navy 20 years, and like, I didn't think I was gonna be able
Mhm.
to finish. But then I stuck through, and after I got out, I decided, I gotta have a mission. I gotta keep helping people who have my experience. Because
Right.
we don't always get a chance to have that, that help, the helping hand to come look, reach down and say, hey, here, let me help you up. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Man, thank you so much for answering that question. Great answer, man. Great answer. And again, thank you again. We have another question from our telescope. One of these questions that he just asked was there anything a superior officer taught you that made about honor or they respected you or made you think, yes. Can you answer that question really quick if you understand it?
well, one of the great things about being in the military, you will
Hmm.
find superior officers, higher ranking people that will mentor you and give you not only instill, they'll have to respect themselves, but they will instill respect into you so you pass that
Hmm.
along and pay it forward.
Okay.
So yeah, I can definitely say there were officers who were like above me that were like very respected. I respected them. I respected their demeanor. They're very
Hmm.
honorable people, and they pass it down to me. Like I say, to keep it going.
Man, that's so cool, man. That's a great answer. So, Al Telescope, yeah, listen. I hope he that answered your question. Thank you for this question too in the audience. I really do appreciate this, man. Very great question. There we go. He also says thank you. So,
Of
yeah,
course,
much
of
love
course.
to the vet. Listen, big love to Y2K. Y2K is also a former shipmate. He is a Navy shipmate. He was also one of our community members. Big love to Y2K. He is also a great grower. I've learned some stuff. Listen, what I've been doing since my retirement is basically just taking a lot of this information, all right? A lot of this information that the community has given me and basically tailored it to my situation and my growing style because that growing is like life, believe it or not, Mel. So that's my first lesson to you. Growing really is like life. And in growing, you have to be able to have a balance in nature. You
Yes.
understand? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If that makes sense to you.
It makes perfectly sense, man. I mean,
Okay, okay, okay.
100%.
Okay, yeah, man. Because no matter what, no matter how I want to eat, I'm going to make sure that my plants do what they need to do. But guess what? If nature doesn't allow it, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we have to give a little, and we also have to take a little, man. And so that's just something that I've learned while growing. And so hopefully I'll be able to teach you and your family how to grow. It is my mission and my goal because I can tell you that it has saved my life, man. And so yeah, yes, yes.
That's
And we
good.
always want to be, as a veteran, what I also try to tell people with this channel, I want to be as transparent as I possibly can, okay? because as a disabled veteran, if I'm spending my hard-earned money that I fought for, that I need on a piece of equipment, then fuck, it needs to work, especially if I'm talking about growing my medicine. That's
Yes.
how important it yes. That's
Yes.
how important it is to me, Mel. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of great growers out here that don't grow like me and myself. But it just after 21 years of putting stuff inside of my body, I just got tired of it. And so yeah, that's why we do what we do. And again, I have a bunch of great growers within this community that grow so many different ways. All right. There's so many different ways, Mel, to grow. All right. There's hydroponics that involve water, aquaponics. There's living soil. Yeah, it's a lot. It's so much stuff, Mel. So it's a lot of stuff, but we'll get to it. And I'm so glad that you're interested in growing a tomato because 75% of the stuff that you eat out of your grocery store, by the time it gets to your house, it has already lost its nutritional value, Mel. A lot of people don't know that. All
Yeah.
right. And so yeah. And so farmers are also at a disadvantage because they're not growing crops to the best of their ability, man. And so we try to help out as much as we possibly can and be great stewards of the environment too. So that's just what we do. Again, what we try to do is also give a lot of our stuff away when it comes to farmers markets, as well as Weed for Warriors. All right. There's a bunch of people that's in the community right now. Take a look at Weed for Warriors. If you are looking for your medical cannabis card that allows you to have a certain amount of of cannabis, you can go to Weed for Warriors. You can literally click on that, go through that website, and then you can get your medical cannabis card. There's also a situation to where you can also grow your own medicine for a cultivation card, okay? And so up to 99 plants. A lot of people don't know that. But again, so a lot of people don't know also in California, you also are allowed 6 legal cannabis plants for your wherever you are in California. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, so it's six. Okay. I
Yes,
heard about it. I wasn't sure the amount you can keep. I knew it was a
right.
certain amount, but so it's six now.
Right, it's six.
Got it.
It's six. Yeah. A lot of people have that question, man. But again, I'll try to be as legal as I possibly can when it comes. I am as legal as I possibly can with everything that we're doing. Okay, and so our business also concentrates on fruits, vegetables, and herbs. And as cannabis as our medicine, that's what we also show people how to do, Mel, as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So for if you ever had any questions about what we do, we've been doing this for a while. I am also a horticulture student. I am going to school right now to get my degree. And so a lot of these grows that I'm seeing and that I'm looking at, I get a chance to help. It helps me write my thesis for my school. Okay, believe it or not. So
All right.
that's
Okay.
another reason.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's another reason why we started this show too, to help me out with school, man. So it definitely helps out, man.
That's good, man. That's really good, man. I mean, because I know a lot of people, like me. I wouldn't say I have the best green thumb. I like to keep a lot of plants around my house, but
Okay.
I mean, a lot of things can affect the plant, like water quality from insects to soil to kind of like
Yeah,
the basic
Mel.
thing, you know.
Yeah, bruh, listen, you believe it or not, you just knocked out a lot of the basics right there, man. So listen, we are well on the way to growing that tomato and feeding your family because I can tell you a lot of the stuff that you grow that's right out the back of your house, it's going to be more nutritious. You're going to love it because it came from your hand. You know how it was grown. You know how your wife cooked it. You know
Right.
how it's cultivated. Yeah, man. So that's how important it is to us to be able to grow our own fruits, vegetables, and herbs, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Bill. Listen, we've had a great interview so far. If you want to hang out with us just a little bit longer, we've answered some great questions. Hopefully, if there's anybody else in the audience that would like like to ask Mel any questions going forward, now is your time. I don't want to keep you here all night. We usually do between like maybe like a 2 to 3 hour show, and we show gardens. We chill. We have a lot of different other conversations, man. But again, it's we chill. It's just a meeting of the community. My goal is to bridge the cannabis community as well as the veteran community together, man. And so,
Good, good.
yeah, man. Yeah, I can tell you right now, there's some people that's in the audience. Our brother Grumpy, who supports our veterans too as well. Y2K, who is a veteran. Green Table Gardens, who helps out. And man, there's a bunch of great people that's in the audience that's joining us and watching. Hopefully, Mr. Toll will be here a little bit later. But I can tell you right now, it's been a great episode, man. Do you have any questions for me? Let me ask you that, Mel. Let me ask you that.
You know what, Chris? Let's talk about how long it's been since we actually had a connection. You know, I'm
Oh
not gonna
my
lie. When I
goodness.
saw your name come up, I was like, "Yo, where has he been? Let me catch up with him." And he's doing like,
Yeah,
he's growing like plants and weeds and now something. I gotta hear his story. I gotta hear what's
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, Mel, listen, I do. I have a story, brother. Listen, like I said, I got to the point to where I was ready to commit suicide, and it took me just walking to the mailbox and getting the strain from this person in the community named Mr. Toad. Okay, I'll introduce you to do some research on Mr. Toad, but he is well known in this community. He's well known for helping out veterans, but not just helping out veterans with medicine, with seeds, cultivation tips, how to grow, how to dry. There's a long process to it, Mel. But if we can talk about growing, me personally, I would rather teach you how to grow vegetables than to teach you how to grow medicine. But both are definitely important, Mel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most
Both
definitely.
can change. Yeah, both can change your life. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, thank God for the plan and thank God for this community. Again, this is a season finale. So we're going to smoke with the community. We're going to hang out with the community. We may show some grows a little bit later. Mel, but yes, it's been a while, man, since we connected, bro. But I can tell you that I was just looking and seeing what you were doing. And like I said, I remember what it was like to get a care package, Mel. I remember what it was like receiving mail. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, in the Navy, there's some people that get Dear John letters. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. And some people don't know what Dear John letters is. You know what I mean? And yeah, those are some of the
yeah.
worst letters
Those
that
are
you
terrible.
can. Yeah, those are terrible letters that you can get. And not only do they come late, here you are thinking that everything is perfect and you get this letter, it can be demoralizing. And yeah, and guess what you can do about it? Absolutely nothing. Yes, 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 man.
Yeah,
Right. And, and so
it's
that's what
definitely.
happened.
Yeah, it's funny. You mentioned care packages, and let me tell you a
Right.
quick little story.
Okay.
So, what the premise of care packages? When I first joined the Navy, my mom sent me my first care package, 1998, my first deployment. She went out and spent like $1,500 on a care package for me. I had a list. She met every item on the list, checked it off, and this is $1,500 back in 1998 versus 2026.
Oh
So,
my
yeah,
God.
and
Wow.
that care package was sent by her, and I never got it. It never made it to me.
Oh my goodness. Mel, no way, bruh. Did you literally just say you didn't get a care package that your mom spent
No.
$1,500 for? You
Yes.
never got it, bruh?
First care package ever, first deployment ever. I never received it. Apparently, somebody wanted it more than me, and it never made it to me.
Oh man.
So that
Oh
was one. That
man,
was
bro.
one of the premises for starting our. care package program, Operation Give Free. And I was like, man, dude, my mom, she was so hurt. She was, I mean, she was hurt.
Oh God, yes, man, yes.
She was
Gotta be, had to be, bruh.
shattered. Yeah, she was shattered for that.
Oh man.
And that was just one little tidbit of why. Another one was like I would see people. Once I did start getting care packages, I would see people in our shop on board ships. They would never get anything. No family members, no spouses.
Right,
I'm like you guys got to be kidding me. We've been out for almost 6 months.
right,
Where are you guys care packages at? And they're like, man, no one sends me anything. So I'm
right,
like,
bruh.
wow. And I would say the third most important thing that catapulted the care package program in our company was my wife deployed, and I sent her a
Okay.
care package out, and I was like, you know what? I thought about all the things that happened in the past with me not getting my first care packages, seeing shipmates not
Right.
receiving care packages, and then me sending my wife one. I said, you know what? I'm going to start a program attached to my company, so it won't be just like buy my shirt, you get a shirt, and that's it. It's more like what can we give
Oh
back to the community?
man. Okay.
Yeah, so that pretty much started Operation Give Free Care Package program in conjunction with other. And ever since then,
Mm.
it's been a blessing to have the opportunity to present care packages to people deployed. Build that morale up for them. 'Cause it's nuts out there sometimes, Chris. You know it. It can get crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it gets crazy out to sea. People don't know it. We can work anywhere between 12, 16 hours out to sea. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Yeah,
longer. Yeah, while we're deployed. Yeah, so when we're deployed, guess what? It's time for us to put warheads on foreheads when we deploy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All of that
Like,
all of that training that we do during that year, guess what? It's time for us to make sure that we put all of that stuff to work, man. And so, yeah, it's definitely important, right? Because I can tell you right now, whenever it comes down to it, we're not training anymore. Bullets are flying right now. And so shout out to those
yeah.
to what's happening. Yeah, man. It's happening right now. And so we have to be ready for anything that's happening. But we also have to show our support. You know, it's so important, Mel, when it comes to it. There's people that say they will support this and support that. Well, guess what? Now is your time to as well. Okay, and so how can people reach you, and where can people reach you at, Mel? Let's talk about that.
If you guys have email, you can reach us at info@otherww.com. That's our email
Yeah.
address
Okay. That's
directly
that.
to us.
Right. Right. Okay.
Um, if you go to our website, there's a link that says in the drop down menu that says Operation Give Free. If you guys know someone that needs a care package, go to that link, send an email, details. We'll get the email and we'll fulfill your care package and everything. We'll get a few details. Nothing too intrusive. It'll be basically unclassified stuff. Where the person is, what command they're with, the things they like. We also will put some of our items in there for them for free, and everything on the care package is all on us. So you don't have to worry about anything. We take care of it in house. Just give us the name of the person deployed that you need, and we'll take care of it.
Oh man, Mel, thank you so much for bringing that up. Listen, we have another question. He has answered some great questions. Another question in the audience just said, "What did you guys get to do for fun while deployed? What was there for R&R?" Mel, answer this question really quick, man. Mel, can you answer this and let everybody know right now?
You know what? From tourism to like hanging out with buddies, going out drinking, and partying. A lot of drinking, partying, a lot of shenanigans and antics going on. So it
Yeah,
kept the morale up.
yeah,
I can say.
yeah. Let's
So yeah,
go
but
again.
yeah, but yeah.
Mel,
If you can get out there and see the world in different parts and R&R, go take a tour. Go out there and venture out there as much as possible.
right, man. Yeah, that's so important, man. For me, like I explained during this whole these episodes, I've been trying to tell people, man, like I personally had never seen a Filipino person until I came into the
Me
Navy from
neither.
South
Me
Carolina.
neither.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
I had no
saying.
idea.
See, that's what,
I
right.
had no
I had
idea.
no idea, right? I just had no idea, and so I had to realize that the world was so much bigger than what it really was, man. I
Yeah.
really did, man. Yeah, you do. And you get a chance to do that when you're deployed. But guess what? In order for you to see that, you have to go through the workups. You have to go through the training. You have to go through the deployments. You have to be able to see the fruits of your labor. And the fruits of your labor is coming home with all five of your with all five of your fingers and all 10 of your toes. That
Yes.
is that is the fruits of the labor when it comes to
Yes.
deployment, man. Yeah, so that's what was so important to me during my 8 deployments in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? After 21 years. Yeah, man. So I can tell you right now, yeah. But it's been so cool just being able to be a veteran, you know what I'm saying? Also, knowing that as a veteran, there's things that I personally fought for that I also have to be able to explain, you know. And one of
Yeah.
those things are the rights to be able to grow my own medicine. Okay,
Correct.
Mel, for I can tell you right now, you might not know it, but there's legislation right now to take away cannabis and what I call medicine. Okay, I am not a doctor, but if you believe that veterans should be able to grow their own medicine, their own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. I would love for you to be able to spread my message. I would love for you to be able to tell people about Baby Daddy Grows. And I would love for you to be able to just continue to do spread your message now that I know about other and what it stands for, man. So again, thank you so much for doing this episode, man. So yeah, I'm
Of course,
definitely
man. Of
trusting
course.
you. Yeah, and listen, I also tell people if there's anything we can help you out with, we'll be ready to grow your vegetables as well. But whenever you're ready to grow your medicine, we're ready for that too. Whenever your wife is not active duty anymore,
You
okay,
got
it's
it.
time.
She's ready. She's ready.
Absolutely.
She
She's
can't wait.
ready. That's all. And she can't wait. We can't either, man. Yes, Mel. Listen, if we can help you out on our channel any way that we can, I don't have a huge following, but the following that I do have is pretty loyal. All right. On Instagram, I have about 14, 1,500 followers. And here on YouTube, I'm working on 1,000 subscribers. All right. And so listen, if we can get 1,000 subscribers tonight on air, while we're live, we'll do a live giveaway. Okay. Not only will we be giving away some slaps, we'll give away some seeds. Hold on.
Hey, take your time. Take your time.
Hmm. But believe it or not, we are not that far off. But either way, I'm just super happy to have had this show. Again, it's been a cool episode. Is there anything else that you want to explain to the viewers that's watching tonight, Mel?
Just know that we're on the job with other, like I say, our slogan is, we're sending hope and help to the fleet. So
Okay,
through our care package program, if
okay.
you guys need us, you know where to find us. Look for the links inside the comments. Hey, you got Chris right here. He's a great veteran, great friend of mine. Thank you so much for having me on the show. And
Right.
looking to see you out in town, man. Looking to meet up.
Let's do it, man. Thank you again, Mel. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, you have my number. Listen, if you need anything from us, if we can help you out, Mel, believe it or not, I'm not sure if you ever had organic chicken eggs. Listen, organic chicken eggs are great. My hens are always laying. I would love to let you guys have some of these eggs.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, man. Listen, yeah, they're great, man. We'll have to do it. We have to set everything up, but I would love for you to become one of my subscribers and love for you to listen. You're gonna stay in that group on Instagram, uh, so you'll be able to follow our episodes going forward. Okay, I
no
can tell you
problem.
that.
No problem, man. Say less.
Okay. Yeah, man. And again, thank you for joining tonight, Mel. I really do appreciate it. Give my love to your wife and your family. Thank you for joining the Anchors and Buzz. It's a finale. So we're gonna open up the show to do some grows, and we're gonna open up the show to tell some people what we got going forward. But thank you so much, Mel. We're gonna get you up out of here, man. Big love to you, and thank you, man, for being here tonight, man. Big
Thank
love.
you, Chris, man. Thank you, everybody. See you guys
Yeah,
out
let's get it. All right, so there we go. Man. Cheers, everybody. It's time. Listen, it is that time right now. We want to open up and smoke with the community right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the link in the chat and the chat in the link. I think it has been a great episode with other. I think we definitely got some things discussed tonight. Yeah, thank you, Al Telescopianus. I definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you for asking those questions. Listen, we don't get a chance to answer a lot of these questions that people have, okay? And so now is your opportunity, all right? We've had 20 episodes. Tonight is episode 20, all right? We've been growing our soil. We've also been growing our community, okay? And so with that being said, if you guys can please make sure you hit that thumbs up. We'll make sure that this show gets out, and we'll make sure that it hits the algorithm for every single person that's out there that's looking for a community like this one. Yeah, absolutely. But listen, we also know that there are some people that don't see things the way that we see things. All right. There's everybody's opinion is important. But listen, I'm gonna grow my plants the way I want to grow my plants, and you can grow your plants the way you want to grow your plants. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I'm trying to be as transparent as I possibly can, and I'm trying to be able to help out a community that helped me out too as well. Yes. But yeah, man, I thought it was a great episode. We came in, yeah. Yeah, Corey, you fucking right. I knew what the fuck I want. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when it comes to my garden, what may work for somebody, what may work for somebody else might not work for me. Yeah. What's up, Grover? Yeah, James is. Thank you for being here. Yeah, again, I do what I want in my garden. All right. Yeah, it just is what it is. All right. But I hope everybody been smoking. Listen, because we've been smoking the whole time during that episode, and I'm about tore up right now. Listen, what's everybody in the chat smoking? Let me know. Please put it down in the comments. Again, this is a finale show. This is a smoking show. Yes, sir, James. Let's get it. Guess who's else that outlaw? Let's get it. With Caesar outlaw, all the outlaw. Let's get it. I am too, baby. Let's get it. Again, it is your God given right to do this. It is your, yeah. Thank you so much for that comment. Oh, he also said, I have a widow cake that's flowering nicely. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's get it, man. Hopefully it continues to go that way. Man, bruh. Get them while you got them, man. There's other places to get them from. Make sure you do your homework when it comes to it for those people that just starting out. All right. Yeah, do some homework. Yeah, do some homework, please. Hell yeah. But again, man, we go open it up. We go pop the link in the chat and the chink. What the fuck? Somebody hit that. Oh man, listen. Somebody hit the wrong button, bro. Oh god. See, I knew my finger was gonna hit some. James, I do apologize, man. Apologize. So it really does. Apologize, man. Yeah. I didn't mean to hit that button right there. Let's see. But yeah, man, it's time. Hopefully everybody's been smoking and having a good time. We've been going for a minute. I don't know what happened. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. And I knew this was about to happen. See there? This doesn't make any sense, man. My lighter. I knew it was about to happen. Let me grab a lighter real quick. Hold on for a second. Oh. And then we make sure our grow too. Well, we got to. We have to. We have. This is a finale show, so we have to. You got the lighter, baby? My lighter dead. Thanks, baby. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Ooh, I had to get my lighter, man. My lighter didn't mess up. Yeah, it's just messed up. Again, hopefully everybody is smoking good. It's Friday. Bammer is the choice. We'll probably have some people come up and smoke with us just a little bit later. It's Friday. We've had a great episode, man. I hope that everybody that's tuned in really enjoyed this episode. I tried to ask the best question that I possibly could. But again, this is an interactive show. Going forward, our shows will be interactive. All right. It will be by from those questions will come from people like you in the comments. All right. So that way it shows engagement, and that way we all have something invested in this show and in this channel. Okay. Listen, it has been a great 20 episodes. We covered so many different topics, so much information. But keep in mind, there's a lot of information out there that's on here on YouTube, man. Uh, we should have trusted information and verified information. All right. But again, it only becomes fact after it's proven. Okay. So what works for me in my garden is compost teas because I believe in building soil. But I also believe that there's applications to every single situation that we have. All right. It just is what it is. We've also learned a lot in school. I want to continue to learn a lot in school. Listen, I'm taking an IPM course, Integrated Pest Management. Okay, so in season 2, we'll be talking about pests and bugs. It's just gonna be what I'm learning in school. Okay, I know a lot about bugs already, but guess what? I need to reinforce that knowledge, and so that's what I'm going to get. All right, so that's just what's gonna happen going forward. So I'll be talking about bugs and stuff on this channel. We'll be interviewing Shooter Elliott in season 2, episode 1. That's gonna be a great episode. We'll also be interviewing Hold What You Got. My brother Hold What You Got will give us some of his secrets on damn man. Rick, as soon as I write it down, it becomes facts. Oh my goodness, man, that's a good one, man. Let's go. Yeah, man, yeah, man. We're gonna be interviewing some people from the community. We're also gonna be always taking a look at gardens. All right. I can tell you that so many Paulie Figs. Thank you for being in here tonight. Hopefully everybody is smoking their best cannabis right now. Again, this has been a great finale episode, man, to have especially with a great bunch of people with everybody. So super cool to be testing and smoking right now. So I hope everybody is smoking good too. hmm Because we definitely been smoking good. Miss Cool Ice from Twin Peaks Genetics. Very good. There's a limonene. There's also a eucalyptol. I am a terpene junkie. I also believe in the preservation of legacy genetics. And so that's what we're doing. We're growing out some old school strains in season two with strawberry cough, as well as Acapulco Gold, as well as we're going to do some SFV OG stock market. By Mr. Trees. We're also gonna do what else? Shoot. oh, some Westport Posse. Okay. We're gonna do some pre 2003 AK-47 F2 by Brother Mendel. Those are regular seeds. Okay, we want to grow those. Did I say Westport Posse? I said Westport Posse as well. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot. All right, it just is what it is. It's gonna be a lot for sure. Oh man, Corey, there you go, there you go. See, I've heard this, Corey. I've heard this is what I've heard. So anytime I hear something and Corey verifies it, listen. Okay, there's certain information that I've gotten over the years. Is it is yeah. Corey's one of those people, so we got to get Corey on the episode too, man. We're just gonna have fun with this channel, but it's gonna be growers about growers. It really is, man. So thank you for sharing this information. Yeah, and guess what? It's germinating a little weird right now. All of them are germinating so weird to me. But guess what? Yeah. Lottie Da, thank you so much. Lottie Da, you are an amazing person. Thank you for always supporting us. Yeah, everybody has their own growing method. Kudos. Yeah, live my. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Thank you again, Lottie Da, for your comment. Thank you. Right. I think that that is so important. I think that that's really important. And our plants respond to it different too. You know. So that's definitely an important comment right there. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. I really did. Hopefully, I asked some good questions. But that's the type of stuff that we want to do going forward. Okay. Again, we're gonna be interviewing some people from, yeah, some people from the community, some great growers. Again, I don't care how you grow. I just want you to grow. All right. Whether that is auto flowers, whether that is whatever, but just know we're gonna have some different views about how we grow our plants. All right. I don't care about one way being a better way than the other way. That's why it's so important to grow your own. Yeah, it really is. It's so important to be able to grow your own too as well. We're also gonna show let's go. What's your name? Listen, I only respond to date. That is a very great comment right there. Yes, you are absolutely correct. That is, yeah. That is a great comment. I love that. Me too, man. I only respond to date. That's what I respond to right there. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up too, man. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Season two is gonna be fun. So we're gonna take a little break for a little bit. Hall of Flowers. We're gonna be at the Hall of Flowers this year in Sacramento. We're gonna be a bunch of different places you can catch us at this year. So um, we have some different stuff coming out, some different slaps. Yeah, we got some. We're not ending the show yet. You know what I'm saying? We're really not. But I'm just telling you. Yes. This is a good one. That's a good one too, Rick Chaos. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah. Because we got to connect back to something, Rick. I believe we got to connect back to nature. Uh-oh, it is time to release the hounds. Oh my goodness. It is my brother. Hold what you got. It is that time. Hold what you got. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. You can see me, right?
I got you now. You know what I did? I
Oh,
clicked the link and I've been sitting. I clicked the link and I didn't hit the button again. I've been sitting in the front studio where it's like a
oh
jackass.
my goodness. Hold what you got. Come on, bro.
I got
Listen, yeah.
sidetracked. How you doing, Bubba?
Okay,
Good show.
good.
Good to
Good.
see you,
Thank
man.
you so much. It's always great to see you. Hold what you got, my brother, man. Listen, I want to do something here publicly on the air. Hold what you got. And hopefully, I'm not putting you on the spot, bro. Hopefully, I'm not putting my brother, hold what you got, on the spot.
No. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Hit it.
But
Hey,
hold
you
what you
remember?
got.
Hey, look. If you're brave enough to put me on a hot mic, you got me on a hot mic on your channel. Go ahead, let her eat.
Yes, again, hold what you got.
Hey, I
You
got a
have to
hot
be
mic
trained.
too.
Yes, you do, man. Listen, that's what you've taught me, brother. Hold what you got. You've actually taught me a lot of stuff, man. You've actually taught me patience, man. I get a chance to watch you paint sometimes, man, and it's so cool. But what I would like to do, man, is have you on an episode just featured by yourself so we can talk about your growing style. We can talk about chickens. We can talk about whatever you would like to talk about, but would you like to do that interview with me in season two?
If that'll help you out, I'm willing to help. I'm willing to do that.
Bruh, listen, hold what you got. I know that you don't like doing them. Hold what you got. I know that
It's
you
not
don't.
that I don't like the spotlight on myself, but I'm happy
I,
to
I,
jump
I,
on.
I,
I'm
I
happy
know.
to.
I know.
I'm happy to. It's not that. Yeah, I'm happy to. Yeah, it'd be my
I
pleasure.
know that you. I know that you don't, man. But I
Yeah.
think right now, a lot of people need to see your artwork. Whether or not you know it. But
Um,
yeah,
I'm
man.
happy to.
Thank.
Man. Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Perfect
happy.
hold what you got. Cause listen, all 20 episodes, you've definitely been here. You've definitely been smoking with us, man. And I just want to say thank you, man. A lot of people
You're
don't
welcome.
know our history. We don't even have to say our history, but I definitely appreciate you being here, hold what
I
you got
appreciate you
for real.
too. Thanks for having me. Yeah, thank you too. I appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah, man.
You keep
Yeah, I
on working.
definitely
You keep on
appreciate you
keeping
being
on,
here.
man. You just keep on keeping on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to, man. Listen, I learned so much from just people like you and people like Tony, people like Rotten Skateboards, and so being able to share that knowledge is not only therapeutic, but it's also humbling. It's also humbling. Oh, what you got?
Honestly, I'm flattered that I've been able to help you in some way, but I hope it's just because you've seen how fucked up I am, and that just like I don't know how I've helped you, but I'm glad that I have. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's like I think you see some. I think you probably see some. I think you probably seen me at my worst also. And I think that's part of it.
man. You know
I'm
what, bruh?
football bat.
Yeah, 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 bruh. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but like I think one of the most empowering things is getting past a lot of the, issues is being open about them. But it can also backfire. But I seen some
right,
of your struggles, and I could relate to myself in some of your struggles, and I seen some of the reactions. Like not to put you on the spot, but I seen you smoking
right.
some cannabis, and I called your wife. I was like, "Look, you need to get him off this fucking video, and this is not what he needs to
Yeah,
do." You know,
yes.
and I've been in the same situation, and so that you promote you constantly advocate using the plant to grow like as a behavioral therapy tool, not just to get fucked
Right.
up and run from the
Yeah,
problems.
yeah,
Like to a certain extent, we like to get fucked, but there's like you, especially the veteran community. It's not always the best thing, and some cultivars work better than others, and there's a lot of
yeah,
misinformation, and there's a lot of people that can
yeah.
use support team to help them, and that's what I
Right.
see you doing, and that's what I appreciate. I like that. I think that's cool. I need help too. I like having people I can talk.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
even
It's
run bad
great. Yeah,
ideas by, because if you stay in your own echo chamber, you're going to convince yourself of some dumb shit. Some really
every
dumb
single
shit.
time. Yeah, in
Every
that
single
echo
fucking
chamber.
time. Every
Single
fucking
time. Yes, man. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Pretty much.
Oh man. Listen, James Edge said, I haven't had a drink in 11 years. This plant helps me. Absolutely, James Edge.
Same.
Thank you so much for this comment. This is a great comment because listen, my stance on alcohol, it is what it is. I grew up tasting moonshine my whole life from my uncles, so I understand. But right now, I'm about 3,000, close to 4,000 days sober because of this plant. Okay. So I understand. Yes, man. So I understand. Thank you for this
I
comment.
think when I met you, when I met you, I was right at close to 13 years.
Oh,
So
really?
now
Hold what you got.
I'm probably 17 years. But
Let's
it definitely helps. It
go.
helps me too. Yeah, it definitely helps. Like I
Oh
know.
my goodness.
I'm 17
Hold what you
years.
got. Really? I did
Yeah.
not. That's so cool you sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, bro. I really appreciate it.
Alcohol is a major fucking problem to me. It's a
It,
major
it,
problem.
Yes, hold what you got. It really is. To me too. I try to tell people it just is what it is. I don't try to beat a dead horse when it comes to it because people are gonna be people when it comes to it. But just realize what you're putting in your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people that ain't ready to hear it, you're beating your head against the wall trying to tell them. But there are people that need to hear it, and they can use that
Yeah.
avenue.
Yeah.
Like there's
Right.
people out there right now. Like I know I got to quit drinking and can't. Like you know, it leads for me. It led to bad decisions, and then
Right. Yes,
bad decision after
sir.
bad decision after bad decision. It didn't
Yeah.
help
Hold what
anybody.
you got.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. Yes. 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 Hold what you got. Like you
But
said.
mostly, it's honestly I quit because I seen what it did to loved ones directly around me. I didn't quit for myself. I quit because I was so disgusted at several direct family members that were just so fucking destroyed by alcohol, so fucking wasted by alcohol.
Right, bro. Oh my
Trying to get you to go, yeah. That honestly, I did not quit necessarily just for myself. Like it was more because I watched it. I just watched it wreck
Right.
so
Right.
many people. Oh my goodness.
You are definitely correct. James is just said, listen, it's the asshole just said alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I break out in this fucking bracelet rash every fucking time.
Yeah, man.
I'm allergic to fucking handcuffs, man. They make my wrist red.
Yeah. And Rick Chaos, you are definitely right about those bad decisions are the decisions that carved out who we are now. You are definitely correct, man. But yeah, I understand it. It just is, yeah, I understand it. Yeah, man. But it's definitely a
You're
great
right.
conversation.
No, that's true.
Right.
He's right on the money.
He's
Like
definitely
I'm
right. Right.
now. I constantly battle like just shame for like time wasted and shit that I did that I wish I wouldn't have done. Like decisions I wouldn't have made my way up. Like that's
right.
not. That's constantly. If
Right.
I reflect back and like, what if? But what if is that's also kind of a waste of energy on another thought plane. Like that's behind us. So that's also one way to, be careful beating yourself up. Careful what ifing too much. Because like he said, it shaped us into what we are.
Yeah.
I think that's what I think that's what he's saying in that.
Right. Yeah, hold what you got. Yeah, I think so
that's
too.
what he means.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe not.
But yeah, I can definitely attest to when it comes to alcohol, man. Being in the military 21 years, the Navy celebrated. I can pull up pictures and videos from all over the place where there's some drunken sailors somewhere, and so they used to promote the use of alcohol. You know what I mean? And so yeah, but I can tell you, right, man, it's no.
And another controversial thing about the cannabis is coming off of pain meds and stuff. Like, yeah, sure. Ideally, the rehab programs that have you do nothing, but if fucking cannabis keeps you from doing opiates or shooting up heroin or doing a bunch of other fucked up shit, like, okay, like I think go for it.
Right, yeah.
I'm 100% against the not using cannabis as a substitute for that. I'm 100% on the least of the evils train.
Right. And like James said, just say it right here. Life is much better today. Yes, life is definitely much better today. Hold what you got, because we talked about opioids and being on opioids and having my accident, and not only having my accident, but having bad back surgeries, having 4 back surgeries and a neck surgery. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was in pain. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
was going through a lot. Yeah, I really was going through
Well,
a lot,
doctors
man.
try to, they like, I've had like every time I get a surgery, they want me to take pain meds, and like they try to, like,
Yeah.
I'm so scared to even try, like I don't want to get, but back Rick Chaos, thank you for clarifying that. Like my mind
Yeah.
sees like, yeah, that's, I was hoping that's what you meant. Thank you for clarifying that,
Yeah.
because you're 100%
Yeah.
right. That's something I definitely
Right.
continue to work on the most.
For
Is
sure. For sure. Definitely.
100%. It's probably one
Yeah,
of my
man.
bigger weaknesses.
hmm I mean, yeah, we all have them, man. But also, what we got to do is just learn to live with some grace and stuff like that too. Hold what you got, We got to give ourselves some grace, man. We really do, because we don't have to beat ourselves up about these decisions that we made. It's about moving forward, because listen, these plants, what people don't understand, these plants are energy, okay? What we put into our plants, we can put the most nutrients, we can put the most water, we can put the most aeration, we can put the most bottled nutrients. But you know what that fucking plant needs? It's always missing love. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's always missing at the end of the day, man. That's what it's missing. And we have to be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I like how they help you monitor, or they help me monitor my own mental. Like I can look at my plants and
Big love, Guerrero.
tell where I'm
Yeah,
at. And a lot of things, like even working on yourself mentally, and like and using your plants to do that, you're working on yourself
right,
mentally. You can do too much. Like you can pull off.
right,
There's a
yeah,
limit to how much. Like there's ownership's one thing, but beating yourself up, like there's a balance. And the Rick makes to back to Rick's point, like, but growing, like you can do too much to your plants too. You can hope so bad and want so bad and be so dependent on them doing well that you kill them trying to love them to death. It's like parents holding their children.
yeah,
Parents hold their children hostage. They want to relive their own.
yeah,
They don't
let's
even know they're doing
go.
it. Like,
Yes, don't even know hold what you got, bruh.
but once you see like you're not in control and you let a different thing, you're like, man, all the shit I tried to control is all fucked up. But the stuff that I put to the side, and nature and God, I believe God has control of. Like that's doing well. It's doing well
Yeah,
despite me and my
right, yeah, Rick
putting in
Chaos
the
is
work
making some
early.
great points.
Like you're doing with your
Yeah,
show and working on yourself and being open with the veterans, like what you're doing. Hopefully, it'll have it'll snowball into something that won't, you'll be a cog in a wheel kind of thing,
man,
to help people.
hold what you got. If I'm just able to help one person, because like I said, man, going to that mailbox and getting that pack of one hitter quitter from Tony, man, I can tell you that it saved my life, man. And so a lot of people don't know that story. I've told it on the Guerrero Grove show a couple times, man. But yeah, man, it really did. During that time, I was trying to be. I was dealing with some genetics that I really wasn't familiar with. I was dealing with some people that I really wasn't so familiar with. I was just I didn't know what information was good, so I didn't know what growing style I wanted to grow. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot, man. It was a lot for me, man. It really was a lot. And so I got hooked up through FCP, and I remember finding Guerrero Groves, and I remember finding Tony, and then I remember finding you guys and stuff like, yeah, man. So it's been, like I said, a wealth of knowledge. But I also had to take and verify the stuff that you guys were telling me. That is what's so important too, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Be
yeah.
partial to nothing.
Right, I love it. Yes,
All things, take no sides. That's the all.
Right.
Like all things, take no sides. Like be open.
Right.
Like, keep on and like that's something. Another. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's Right.
Too many words.
No, I get it, man. I get it, bro. I hell understand.
Yeah.
I do. I really do, man.
So COVID it's weird how COVID kind of brought the whole internet thing along for me.
Yeah, bro. It really is crazy, huh? Like, yeah, it's almost like, oh my goodness, like it's almost like internet dating. You know what I'm saying? Almost.
Holy shit, it's been 6 years now. I'm thinking it's been like 3 years. It's been 6 years.
Yeah.
Since we met, probably.
Yeah, 6 years, man. Don't seem like it, but it has. Yeah.
No, like I think it's been like close to 6 years since.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And listen, the thing about being in the military and the Navy too is we go to these commands and we're just there for like 3 years or 4 years. After that, we're going right back out to sea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're just there for 3 years, and guess what? We're PCSing, going cross country somewhere, or going overseas, or going on deployment. So yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy schedule. Yeah, and listen, this is what I wanna interview him for. Hold on for a second. Uh, Y2K says, I'm so glad Holla taught me about FPJ. Yes, it has. Fermented plant juice will change your grow. It will change how you grow.
Make
That is,
WCA. Make yourself
let's
some
go.
WCA and
Wait,
LY. And make yourself
let's
some wetting
go.
agent. And start using the
Yeah,
wetting agent in the Jadam microbial solution. And your bugs will be gone.
right, man. You can knock out a lot of stuff with this stuff,
But
man.
mainly the any kind of powdery mildew and all that stuff is non-existent anymore. That used to be my biggest nemesis, like the bugs you could deal with. But
Right.
it's I didn't realize it was that easy to take care of. I had no fucking clue.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how we have everything that we already need, man. Mosquito repellent, we can get that from citronella or lemon scented geraniums. You know what I'm saying?
Lemongrass is good.
Yeah, lemongrass. Hold what you got. Yeah, there's so many different
Lemon
things.
balm.
Lemon balm. Yeah, bruh. Yes, man. Yeah, there's so many different avenues like that we can have. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to growing, especially in the way that we grow too as well. Yes, FPJ. Please do your research, James Edge, when it comes to FBJ. Fermented plant juice, great thing to have in the living soil system. But again, guess what? You have to have some nutrients in your system for this to work. There has to be some microbes, enzymes. There has to be a living soil system set up for this to work. It really does. I mean, you can do it with a syngenic system, but again, it just in order for it to work effectively and efficiently, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's just not for everybody. Some people don't know it does work.
What channel is Rick talking about? FCPD or?
Oh, I'm not sure, man. Cared about was the channel my relationship with toxic. Oh man, I don't know, man. Listen, I know I don't spend a lot of time on negative and toxic shit at all. If it's negative and toxic, I don't have to be involved in it. So
No,
yeah,
you do a
man,
good job of skipping past that. You do a great job of that. Like,
yeah, man.
I gravitate to it like a fucking iron shaving to a magnet. So
Yeah, man.
I'm
Yeah,
working on passing it by. It's hard for me.
it's okay. Hold
Yeah,
what you got.
you're
because
smart,
listen,
but you're smart. The way you it's that's how you should. It's like last week. That's how you should go about it. It's exactly how you should go about it. Not last week, not drawing any attention to that little incident you made disappear without ever fucking flinching, keeping the conversation going. That's the way you should do it.
Yeah, because listen, I used to get some crazy dumb questions when I was a military instructor, and I'm talking about some of the questions that I used to get would make you like be like, "Are you effing serious?" You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't know if people are actually fucking with you or not. And then when you think they're fucking with you think they're fucking with you because their question is so fucking stupid that then they get their feelings hurt and they think you're an asshole because they're too stupid to understand why you thought their question was so fucking stupid, or you're too smart to understand why their question wasn't stupid. Both happen. Like, I was watching two people argue a couple weeks ago. One of them was so smart he didn't know he was wrong, and one of them was so stupid he didn't know he was wrong, and they were both wrong.
Oh my!
They were arguing on a Go show.
Yeah, and it.
Like, you come like
what you got?
You can talk where you sound like you know a bunch of stuff and use a bunch of technical words and talk in a way that makes people feel stupid because you sound smart. You sound scientific. But then really, you come to a point where you thought you knew all this shit. It's the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's where there's a curve, how much you think you know and how much you actually know. And there's a peak in it to where you think you know a whole bunch of shit, but you actually only know a little bit. And then you fall off the cliff. And then you start really learning, but you think you don't know as much. But you really, what you actually know is 20-fold to the person that you were when you thought you knew it all at 35. Me at 35 versus me at 53. Let's do that. Like, because me at 53 versus 30, I knew it all at 35. I win an argument with anybody. I can sell a fucking turtle a new shell, dude. No question.
Let's go. Yes.
I saw this happening a couple weeks ago. I'm not mentioning any names, but there's two people and they were having a conversation and it was disruptive to the entire community. And they were both causing the whole community to pick sides, and they were both wrong in their own right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man. See,
I kind of intervened and got everybody pissed off at me, so they weren't pissed at them anymore. But
I get it, man. I get it. Sometimes you have to do that.
I'm not being negative. I'm not trying.
Right. Yeah. Always. I get it, man. Yeah, I get it, man. But that's always because again, some people don't like to have some controversial conversations about there's. During this season, we covered about a lot of the bud size and stuff like that, or yield. Everybody's looking for heavy yield. It all sounds great in the aspect of, but guess what? You still have to put in the work with that heavy yield. You still have to pull out a ladder. And just because your plants are super huge, that does not mean that you have good cannabis. It's not a good correlation to have. Yes, your plants are huge and yes, they look amazing, but guess what? Yeah, it just, especially if you're going outdoors or indoors, you should see the plants that got killed and, see those plants and then we can talk, man. Yeah, and Corey is always right, man. Lots of garbage is still lots of garbage. It's just how it just always is going to be, especially when it equates to growing medicine. Because again, I believe that food is medicine as well. So when we have this conversation about our cannabis, let's have it about our vegetables too as well. Because a lot of people don't understand that you can grow with the same nutrients that you can grow your medicine with. There we go. And listen, there we go. I love this comment here. James just said, small plants can grow dank buds too. Hell yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And small plants don't have as much time to pick up bugs and problems and stuff like that. So a lot of times there's strategy, even for outdoor growers, like even farmers.
Yeah.
They have a specific time of year. Like right now in this area, there's a time where some farmers in the middle part of the state are putting out fields of 1 foot tall plants right now after the first couple surges. They're going to flower out short. See, there's strategies. Now, some years those might get hit harder. Other years they might not have any pest pressure at all. So it's that's the thing. Like when that's the benefit of having. Of having overgrowing it is because you can call hard and you can you'll have more than you need anyway if you got a few big outdoor plants and you're growing for personal use. Cannabis then you can consume anyway.
Yeah, I think so, bro. I think people. Yeah, I think you know what? Yeah, I like that. I
If you
do
don't,
like
you're
that
doing
whole.
too
Yeah.
much. My bet is if you don't, you're doing too much to it. You're trying too much, and
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing too many
yeah.
things to it. Like,
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen. I don't. Yeah, I know. Like I said, we already know when it comes to there's some people that's out there that's in the community that's not going to be on the same path as we are, and that's fine. But at the same time, this show and a show like this one can save somebody's life, and so
yeah.
that's why I take it so important. I'm just gonna ban those people and just continue to go. I apologize, James Edge. I didn't mean to take your comment out earlier. I hit a bad button because I was high earlier, James Edge. Okay, so don't think I was trying to ban your comment or ban you in here, but that's just how I'm gonna go forward because I believe that we should also be ethically and morally good growers. So what does that mean? Your name in the community is important. Yes, 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 and that's definitely important, man. Listen, it's been a great 20 episodes. We didn't have to put up with a lot of stuff, and that's because of this community, man. So I
No,
really
that's
want
because
to
of
see.
you. That's because of you doing a good job and not getting dragged into it. Because there's a lot of other shows that
Okay,
get
okay,
dragged right into
okay.
it. I'm
Yeah,
give yourself credit for that. That's why I was. That's how we kind
okay.
of went off on the negative. I took it on the negative road again, like trying to go back, refer back to the
Oh,
situation.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem.
You are
Hold what
doing
you
a good
got.
job of
Yeah,
staying positive and staying on that path that you
right,
need to help
right.
other people that need to focus on the positive. And
Yeah,
in life, we see what we look for. I see a bunch
right.
of negative shit because my mind, like, I'm wired fucked up,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm trying to be open about, so other people can also like and give
Know
yourself
that.
credit.
No, exactly,
But
exactly. Hold
you
what you got.
should
Yeah.
also tell like I will likely piss off half of the people that watch your show, and you shouldn't defend me. It's just my nature. I don't mean to, but I appreciate that you put up that you have me around regard anyway. Like you've known me long.
Man, yeah, bro.
It's just
Listen, I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and you're not gonna be
I'm
everybody's
not
cup
going to
of
be.
tea.
I'm definitely not. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
definitely not. And I
bro.
don't hold that against
We're
people. I don't
just,
even like myself half the time.
yeah,
I don't hold that against
yes.
y'all.
Let's
I'm an asshole. I
go.
get it.
Yes,
I fucking get it.
yes,
I hundred.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh man, Ozabel just said them packages be falling off during rats. Seen it happen a few times. Yes, he is talking. He, he is talking about when we do replenishment at seas. Thank you so much for this comment right here. For those people that don't know what it is, we do RAS, something called replenishment out to sea. And so this is how we get our mail, how we get our food, how we get our gas, how we even get people. So yeah, man, thank you so
That
much for
comment
this
was
comment right
directed
here.
towards the guy not getting his care package from his mom.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he missed his
yeah,
meat package. Somebody was eating them nothing but cakes.
yeah, $1,500, man. I did not know that, man. I'm glad he shared that with us because it happens, brother. It happens. Just because it's the Navy, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah, ID makes a great comment there, baby daddy. And ID, I seen that about ID from the get go too. He keeps it positive with everybody. He's good about that. He's real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's
I admire ID for that. Yeah, I really
yeah.
do admire ID for that because
I feel
listen,
like he's the same person on screen as he is when you fucking roll up to us. I feel like he's the same dude. Like I don't feel like you get a different
right,
screen.
right,
I love that.
right. Yeah, yeah. I do too, man. Like I said, this is a great group of people that's here in this community, and I couldn't have done it and had these 20 episodes without you guys. Day one A1 Farms, it's a lot of great people that's showing up right now, and that's cool, man. Yeah, we've been smoking and we've been growing for a long time, and this is the type of atmosphere and conversations that I want to have on my show. Okay, going forward, we couldn't have done these 20 episodes without our brother Hold What You Got, without those people in the comments. Okay, all of the questions that you guys asked, I was able to answer. I hope. Hopefully, I didn't stir anybody the wrong way. But guess what? I remember. I remember there was a time that I was wrong. And until I was able to find it in a book, education has been the best thing that I ever did for myself when it comes to, and not just education about cannabis, education about a lot of stuff now. Yeah, about plants in general, about nature, about yeah, yes, man, yes. Education has been. A lot of people don't believe in it. It is what it is, but just knowing and reading it has helped me out tremendously, man. So yeah, absolutely. That's why I've been able to answer your question for these 20 episodes.
When's the next season start?
Man, Ho, what you got? Thank you for that question. That's a great question, man. I'm going to take a break right now, Ho, what you got? Because I'm man, listen, my plants at this stage are I'm trying to test some stuff. And so my plants at this stage are a lot of good energy, and I need that good energy right now. We're in a seedling stage, and so what we want to be able to do is take a break and do some stuff with our family. What I also want to do is take a break and give my garden just a break because yeah, man, we've been growing now for a little bit. So we're gonna take about a week or 2 weeks and just come back full strong. The first episode is gonna be with Shooter, with our boy Shooter. You already know Shooter, man. That's gonna
You
be
that
a
painting
great
right there?
episode.
You see that
Let's
painting?
go. Yeah,
You remember
yeah,
that? You remember?
yeah.
Like,
I
because he
love
was
it.
telling me about the DMP trip, and I painted it.
Yes,
I painted what he was telling me
yes,
about. What I had a dream about,
yes,
and
yes,
I was gonna send him the painting. He's like, "Fuck no, dude, that thing freaks me out. It creeps him out. It
yeah,
looks just like the
yeah.
fucking people that he was talking about." But I've had other people
Eh,
tell me about them. I've never done
Yeah,
DMP.
right. Me either. Hold what you got. Yeah, man. But listen, when he told me about it, I was just like, that's super crazy because I never thought about taking mushrooms until you guys had me. And dude, I am a plant medicine person. That's why medicine affects me the way that it does, you know. But yeah, man, yes, Chris Guerrero Grove. Just I remember, yes, man, that was so good information. Just
I didn't mean to
yeah,
say
so it's
that out loud. I didn't mean to
yeah,
disclose that
no, no,
information. So I don't
right,
think I
no,
don't think he cares, but
right, right,
will you
bro,
check on it? Like
right.
if I said to like, but because it was a live, I think it was a live show. I'm positive it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I think so.
positive.
Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, yeah. It was. It probably was a live show, man.
It's
There's
fucking
been
wild.
a lot of there's a lot of great shows that's out there that's on. And what I basically do is I in order for me, just like we just went on CC 420 show, go and catch that episode. That was a great episode, man. Listen, I can tell you I try to do my best that I possibly can because listen, I want to be able to represent Mr. Toad. I want to be able to represent his genetics and the genetics, all the genetics that I've grown. I want to be able to express and tell people about them. So that's why we're going to continue to do these little grow and smoke reports. It's just I'm in school, I'm doing it anyway. But again, I really want to
Hey,
just be able to, yeah.
go on. No, you finished. Sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead,
Finish.
go home. What you got? I need to hear you. I need to hear you.
No, the delay. You want to represent the genetics, and I cut you off. But yeah,
Okay,
the
yeah, 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 yeah. And any genetics that's in my that any gear that I run, man. Because guess
my
what? Those people have put a lot of work into those genetics, and so I want to be able to represent that stuff to the best. There we go. Absolutely. That's yeah. Let's go. Yes, man. Yes, it gets. We've been high as hell. I know it. I know it. Guerrero Groves will say that.
hey,
Yeah, man. Yes, man. Yeah, I know it, man. Big love, man. Big love. It just is what it is, man. Yeah, there we go. Corey just said, grow the plant to your best benefit. Yes, that's perfect. That's our goal. Yes, man. Yes, that's our goal, and that's what we try to do absolutely for everything that we're doing, man. And so, I'm going to show my plants and show everybody what we got going on just a little bit later. But again, thank you guys for rocking with me, and I definitely appreciate this comment, Corey Caezo. Oh, listen, we also have botanists. We have two different botanists coming up. That's gonna be good. Blue, the botanist on Instagram. Look up his stuff. We learned avocado tech that we'll also be trying in our garden too as well. That's gonna be a great show. Okay. Yes. James says, thank you for this comment. James, I started with a widow strain that was gifted to me. I bought some seeds and started crossing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
let's
need to big
go.
screen this shirt. You need to big screen this shirt. Somebody call Chad Westport. Look. And get that
There
comment
we
out of the way.
go,
Can't read
man.
the two.
Listen,
Look,
listen, yeah, man.
fucking good
Listen,
looking.
yeah, man. I know it, man. Hell yeah, man. I be growing. What's up? Thank you for joining us tonight. You already know, so listen. I hope everybody is smoking good. We are definitely medicated and super feeling good right now. I be growing. Thank you for showing up. Big love to everybody that's in the chat. We really do appreciate it, man. Hopefully you rolled up and smoked to this great episode and you're still smoking. Yeah.
Does Guerrero think that I put this shirt on today to throw it in his
Just because
face?
of him? No, I hope
Yeah, I
not.
mean,
I hope
what the
he
fuck,
does.
Chris?
Just,
Like, no.
yeah, it just is what it is, man. Corey
No.
Kaizo, Blue has a great understanding of the plant. Absolutely, man. He does. I personally would love for him to be on our show. But I also want to talk to some other botanists too as well. So I've been reaching out to some people here on Instagram. I also been doing some homework on some people. Hopefully we'll be able to have a bunch of great guests. But these are just people from the community that we should know about. You know what I mean? Especially everybody is just gonna be a little bit different. But yeah, that's the beauty of growing the way that we grow because yeah, it's so many different ways to do it. So many different environments that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Man, I'm trying to keep up with you, boy. I'm getting faded, son. Baby daddy leaving me in the.
Listen, I can tell you right now, hold what you got, because when it gets to a certain time, we got to take our other medicine. We be out like a light. That's why I smoke like that. Yeah, and plus we're taste testing something, so we got to know the effects. How long can I smoke this shit? You know what I'm saying? How long can I really? Yeah, I gotta know all that. I really
Well, we
have to
agree
know
on
all that.
something, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about the situation, and I just
No,
try
I
to.
didn't mean. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah,
you again,
yeah,
good job.
yeah. For sure. Yeah, of course. All the time, man. You know I got you, bro. But yeah, man, we're gonna show our outdoor plants. Well actually, I'm gonna show my indoor plants, all right? And so just keep this in mind. They're at the baby stage right now, okay? And so this is my time. I don't have to do this because hold on. What people don't understand is these plants have been here for longer than us. They're gonna continue to be here for longer than us. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and we plants can live without us, but we can't live without plants. Okay, but when it comes to
Amen. Hey, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I drop dead right now. That fucking haze plant outside is gonna flower come November.
let's go.
Fucking chickens, they're still gonna wake up clucking tomorrow morning. It might not
Let's
need me as
go.
bad as I think they need me.
Yeah, oh, what you got? Yeah, man. But listen, yeah, we're gonna show our babies, man. So, germination is my toy. I love germination and propagation. But this community is also where I fail at is taking clones. And guess what? I have to be a better clone taker, not only just for cannabis, but for also my profession, for being a horticulturist. I have to be
What?
able to take clones of shit. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
can't you take? What is? I don't. I cannot
Man,
even wrap my hand.
I get it.
I can't even
Oh,
wrap my
what's
head around the concept of people having a hard time cloning. I'm like, is it a humidity? No,
I
but it's
was,
something obvious. Like, is it a humidity thing that it's so
yeah,
humid here,
yeah,
maybe?
yeah, bro.
But what
Hold
is
what
it?
you got.
Because it's
I
not.
was,
Yeah. It's not. I'm wondering what's wrong with y'all. You, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Actually, I'm not
oh my
sorry.
God, bro.
I'm
I
not
love you
sorry.
so much,
You need
brother.
to
I
tighten
love you
up.
so much,
You
brother.
need to
I
tighten the
know it.
fuck up.
I do it. I do hold what you got. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But what I was doing, what I found out, what I was doing on a couple other episodes was I was using a heat mat, and I really don't need a heat mat for my. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
will not use a heat mat for germinating seeds or clone. None of
Okay,
that shit.
okay,
I don't live in
okay.
a
I
cold
get it.
area,
Hold it.
but it kills them every
Right,
time. Some pathogen, some fuck. Doesn't help. It does not
right.
help.
I
I'd
get
rather
it.
them go cold. I'd rather them be at 50 degrees than 90.
You know what I did? Hold what you got the other day. I fucked around, and I didn't know it was gonna happen. Let me tell you how fucking resilient these plants is, right? There was a little seedling that basically had turned his the root up, right, and he was going up. So I basically just turned it and put him down in a thing, but I also put another seed right beside it in the pod. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Both of them shits fucking sprouted, dude. And so now I'm just like, I don't even fucking remember what seed it was. Hold what you got. So that's gonna be, yeah. I didn't see Mother Nature's hell, right? Mother Nature's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just,
I got 9. I'm putting a 10-pack on a paper towel and soaking it and all shit, and I drop one. It bounces off on the floor. 3 days later, the fucking paper towel they all wilted out. And what's that on the floor? That thing I dropped on the floor be sprouting up. That fucking be ready to fly.
yeah, yeah, bro. Yes, yes, man. That's super. Man,
No,
that shit
sometimes
happens,
we do it
bro.
too much. Sometimes we're giving the plant
Right,
maybe. Like for
right.
the
I
people
know it.
that do it on that energy level, like the Binguses and those people, maybe the IDs, like maybe worrying about it is making the plant worry. Like D's probably getting Laverne and Shirley upset worrying about them beefing.
Oh my goodness, yes, brother. I know it. Yeah, bro. I
D
know
knows
it.
I'm playing
Weird, huh?
too.
That's crazy.
For people that don't
Yeah, he
know,
do. He do.
ID has two plants named Laverne and Shirley, and when he talks to them, you know why his plants grow well because he talks to them sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
He's funny.
Yeah. I believe in that, man. Yeah, I believe in that,
So
man.
don't be beefing, ladies. Don't be beefing, ladies. This is
Yeah,
Laverne.
man.
This is Laverne.
Listen,
This is Shirley.
yeah.
Don't be beefing, girls, ladies, or something like that.
It's always super
I blew
cool,
coffee out my
man.
nose. First, this shit was awesome.
Right, right, man. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. It's so cool. It's so cool meeting new growers too as well. Like, but I also believe in not sharing energy with a lot of people because I understand how some people are. But I also believe in having a community of great people, and these great people have been here on this show the whole night. We have been going for 3 hours. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep smoking. We're gonna keep talking about great stuff. We're gonna show our plants really quick, and then we're go. I mean, we're just gonna have fun and enjoy the rest of our weekend for everybody, man. Yeah, yes, Isabel. Thank you so
Too,
much. I
buddy.
really do appreciate that. Yeah, man. Listen,
I'm
you'll be able to catch me the next podcast I'm gonna do, I wanna say is Let's Be Buds. Let's Be Buds. Big love to all that's green, Miranda. We also believe the same thing.
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Let's Be Buds. Hold what you
Nice.
got.
See, that's
Yeah,
the
so
universe working out. Do you know that?
it is. It really is.
I
It
was
really
already like,
is.
you didn't even real. Do you understand where I'm at right now? That's the
I
universe
do.
working out, man.
Yes, it is. It really is
That's
the
the universe
universe
working out
working out
because
right now.
what we were talking
Yeah.
about last week, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all
It's just
related.
it's just the plant being able to talk to different people, and when people are able to listen to the plant, it'll change. It'll change everything about you. You know, it connects you to the earth. It grounds you. It becomes therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? It really
Yes.
does. And yeah, and when you can rely on plant medicine, and like I said, nobody here. I'm probably never gonna interview a doctor on this show, right? But what I can also tell you is that now is the time that I think we need to go back and start looking at some of those plant medicines. Yeah, I think it's time that we start to go back and start looking at, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you what mushrooms and cannabis or plant medicine has done for me. And so just those two things, I've been able to do some things that, and everybody's different. Everybody is different, you know.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Right. Especially when it comes to mushrooms too, as well, man. Like we're gonna have a couple people that's good at being a mycologist come on the show, and we're just gonna ask them questions. Like I'm gonna do like a panel of motherfuckers that know about doing about mushrooms and shit like that. Yeah, I really am. So it's gonna be a great show in season two.
I,
Hopefully it comes together and I don't have to do too much crazy
I
shit.
think with that, I think with your veteran community, especially the with mushrooms and I think PTSD and mushrooms, there's a lot there.
Yeah, brother.
There's a
Yes,
lot.
hold what you got.
Like
Yeah,
in my
I think.
case, mushrooms might not be like in my personal case. I'm hesitant to use mushrooms, but
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I have other psychological things that it could that could drastically complicate, and it's not worth
right.
that.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
other
And it's
avenues to try first, if that makes sense.
thank you for sharing
And
that.
so it's
Thank you
not
for
to
sharing
yeah,
that.
and yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for sharing that, bro. Yeah, because I always say everything that's for me may not be for like for everybody. But listen, it's
It's
better
likely
than.
not. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
yeah, man. There's a
It's
lot of great
important with
people right
vets.
now
For
making.
you to say that it's important with your veteran community and PTSD and stuff. It's important that you reiterate that. I think. I really believe you
Yeah,
do a
yeah,
great job
yeah.
of responsibly doing so. So,
Right, I have to, man. Yeah,
my
because we also have a responsibility when it comes to the plant too. You know what I mean? Like, you also have a responsibility to. She is a sacred medicine. Again, she has been here for. We can sit here and go. We went through the history of cannabis, where it comes from during this season of the Anchors and Bud show. We also it's so speculative, but it's great information to know, man. It really is. It can also help you out in your growth from popping seeds to know what environment it came from.
It's one of the
Yeah,
fun things about the community is having those discussions like you had on your show this season, like with people that
right,
with the energy level or like you said, like different angles. I think
right,
it's
right,
fun. I mean,
right. Yeah. Like Corey just said right here, there are medical doctors that work with mushrooms, cannabis, and other alternative remedies. Yes, there are. They are super hard to find, but guess what? I think this network of people that we're focused on right now can be able to help that out, Corey. So I definitely want to say thank you for this comment. And yeah, that's why we're having this show. That's why this season was so important to develop this network. All right.
that's so like Corey. It's so. All right, ADHD. Apologies ahead of time. Three different things I
No,
want.
let's go. I love
First
it.
one
I
is
love
about
it.
earlier. You said you don't want to have doctors on. Yeah, it was quickly. I was going to
Right,
interject and say, if you do have
right.
doctors on, put me or somebody else on a panel and let us debate. I'll debate them. You just you
Let's
can turn
go.
mics on and up. I got fucking. I would love to ask questions and I'll be respectful. Secondly, what Corey says here, there's doctors are few and far between. Like I was listening to an interview the other day on Huberman and another quote unquote medical cannabis doctor, all the PhD, had more alphabet soup in front of his name than anybody, and he didn't know the difference in sativa and indica. They were still talking broadly on the effects of sativas and indicas, and I wanted to like go through the screen and say, Dr. Huberman, you need to at least have them talking thin leaf, narrow leaf, or broadleaf varieties, drug cultivars versus equatorial or whatever. But you all sound like idiots. This guy's got a PhD in front of his name, but he sounds like a fucking moron. Get Tony on there to ask questions.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's like I said, that's why it's so important to know
you can
where
do that.
you're in. You can do it, but listen, guess what?
You on your show.
I could. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can do that.
I could
bring these people together.
Hopefully, yes. We'll say, I don't like to say hopefully without anything, because again, I believe in working with the plant, and when the plant is gonna allow me to connect with certain people, guess what? It's just gonna happen. Yeah, and so it's just gonna be one of those things that's gonna happen naturally. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things that need to happen. And again, I love having conversations. But guess what? People have to fucking grow the plant. You have to grow the plant to know how it's gonna respond. Yeah. You just got to. I can't tell you how. You just have to, like we always say, like Guerrero said, like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. You just got to.
He said what?
Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. You gotta do it. You gotta grow them all. That's what he always says.
Yeah. Chris is funny. Chris still remembers when I was back on his show, and I had absolutely no control of my emotions and regulations. He still remembers that. He says I hulk out. Yeah, I do. Chris, you are definitely frustrating. You are definitely frustrating. Yeah,
sometimes it just happens, man. And listen, we are going to have our different opinions about stuff, but I can tell you right now, in the betterment of shows and in the betterment of what we do and how we do it, I think professionalism goes a long way too. You know, that's why I try to not. After having a military instructor background, I was always professional. I might have not been always professional and cussed a couple times, but however I'm able to get the information out, I just want people to understand, like, don't take it as me not being non-educated. Cuss like a sailor sometimes happens on this show, you know what I'm
saying? I apologize if I did.
No.
I'm sitting here thinking now, how many F-bombs have I dropped? Oh my goodness.
No, that's what I say. Yeah. Hold what you got. We're gonna have these shows. Hopefully these shows get out to the community. So I'm just telling people, I'm just telling people, you don't have to apologize. Hold what you got. We're always gonna. Yeah, you never have to apologize. Yeah, you never have to do that, man. It just is what it is. Yeah, or just, like I said, man.
I commend you. I love
you. Man. Yeah. Thank you, Ho, what you got. Yeah, man. Like I said, my views are a little bit different that I'm a veteran, and you guys get a chance. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, guess what? The community, this community right here, I think we kind of think on the same lines, because, that's why it's so important right there. We have to understand the personality. Yeah, of course, James is. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I would love to sometimes get into heavy conversations when it comes to going forward in season 2. We're going to discuss Synganic. We're also going to discuss DWC. We're going to discuss hydroponic. Okay. Yes, we're going to discuss a lot of stuff that I'm just interested in. So it's going to be, of course, man. It's going to be a fun time, man. Yeah, for sure, man. And so we're gonna actually show out. Let's see what we got in here really quick, man. Let me do this really quick. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it does help out with PTSD. James is yes, hell yeah. Gene Green, yes,
1,000,000%
a
James. I couldn't
hunt,
agree more.
yes,
That's the number one. Yeah, 100%. It does.
hell yeah. Okay, let me
That's
get my
one thing
stuff.
I think is yeah, is cultivar. That's where cultivars really make a difference. Also, some
Hell yeah. So let's see, man. Let me get my stuff ready. Oh snap! We got some stuff popping the soil, really. Some stuff cracking.
hey, I gotta do something real quick, baby daddy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, hold what you got. Yeah, bro. Take your time, man. Take your time. I'm just getting the stuff ready and looking at some stuff that's supposedly that I was just waiting on popping, man. And so what we got the first what we have in the first tent of the Mars Hydro 4x4, like I said, you guys have seen these tents the whole 20 episodes. Um it's not a great light, but it's a light that has been effective and efficient. Okay, so this Mars Hydro tent was just basically as a dare. My wife dared me to see if I could grow indoors, and that's the only reason why I literally started to grow indoors because I'm a yeah, I'm an outdoor grower, and so it was based off of a dare. Okay, so that's why we started growing up indoors. All right, I personally would rather grow outdoors, but I understand how some people do like growing indoors because I'm starting to enjoy growing indoors. So we got some stuff popping in the Mars Hydro 4x4. We talked about it a little bit earlier. From pre 2003, pre 2003 AK-47 F2 by Brother Mendel. All right. We also have some stock market and SFV OG that's also regular seed. We also have some Westport Posse, that's some regular seeds. We have some Mama Wolf Kush from Brandon Russ. Uh, that's some regular seeds. Acapulco Gold, that's feminized. Those will be going in the AC Infinity 5x5. And the Strawberry Cough will also be going in the AC Infinity. Okay, is a fin. Oh, okay. See, Court. There we go. Thank you so much. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I love right there. Thank you. The SMV Cross is a film BDG. Listen, if I'd have known that, I probably wouldn't have popped four different seeds of it. So thank you so much.
Which SFV cross do you have?
Stock market, and SFVOG. Yeah,
Oh wow,
Mr. Trees.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. I've been hearing so much about it, and so it's been on my hit list for some time. And listen, if I have some plants that's on my hit list, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to see if we can source those plants and grow them for ourselves and be able to test that medicine. That's just what we're gonna do.
I'll be
It's
right
just,
back,
it's
buddy.
just
Be right back.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Take your time, hold what you got. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Oh man, James Edge, I understand. Yeah. I've been growing indoors for 3 years now. Outdoor, growing my pond spillways. This is the first time I've been growing. Yeah, yeah, it's different. Big love to you, James Edge. Yeah, it's different. It's really different. It's really different. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Big love to you though. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and show really quick what we got going on in the Mars Hydro 4x4. Again, this is just a LED light. There's the inline fan in there and two circulating fans. Okay, so that environment is hella humid and temperature. This is what they like during the stage. Um, and if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. I personally keep some humidity domes on them until they pop out the soil. So we got some babies. The cups or the plants that's in the red cups, those will be staying in this tent right here. Okay. Again, I grow in earth boxes. We just have our soil just sitting ready. Just it's just we just put some reamend stuff in there, some earthworm castings, some compost, as well as some what else did we put in there? Holy crap, man. Whew. 257 from East Coast Organics. Look them up too as well. And also some stuff from Builder Soil too, man, some craftland. But yeah, this is just what we got. They just popped the soil, just not too long. Again, once they come up off the soil, I'll take the humidity domes off of them. But yeah, they've been growing pretty good, man. They're on a good cycle. And the other ones are gonna go in the AC Infinity 5x5. It just is what it is. But uh, yeah, but we're just waiting and just to reset everything. I personally wanted to do a cover crop in here, but I'm also just wanting to say, just get a soil just a little bit of time to rest and just go right back into it. Oh shit. I didn't make myself big. I'm so sorry about that. There we go. Hopefully everybody can see now. I do apologize again. I have been smoking. Uh, we also tested out the can. Did I need a can? Nope, sure didn't. We also tested that out during a couple episodes too. I cannot confirm or deny. It's just one of those things that again I'm gonna be popping some old school genetics, and so whatever I can do to get an upper hand on that, that's kind of just what I'm gonna do. So yeah, man, big love to Can. There's some people that use them and stuff like that. Uh, this was the plant I was telling you guys about earlier. I didn't even want this one to. It just popped out another seed with it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they're also in Builder Soil 3.0 soil, not amended, no nothing. Just straight up Builder Soil 3.0 soil. That is where they'll stay until they start to show me some sex for those regular seeds. Now that I know that SFB is that's cool. Thank you, Corey, for mentioning that too, man. So hell yeah.
Sorry about that.
No. You are. Yeah. Let me zip this back up, and then we'll actually go outside really quick. The plants outside are looking okay. We just gave them a tea yesterday. We made a video about that. Um, oh, let's go outside really quick. We'll go inside the greenhouse again. I need to put a greenhouse on this. I mean, not a greenhouse. I need to put. Oh my God, I'm super duper hot right now. What I need to do right now is put a yeah, Corey. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, stock market SFB should have some gas. That's what I'm looking for. I've heard so much about it. I'm super ready to grow it. It's believe it or not, it was the first seeds to pop up out the soil right now. It really was, bro. It was the first seeds to pop out. They were the
Not
first ones to germinate. Okay. So we're trying to build up some soil, okay? We're doing a hugelculture bed in our on our hill. We've grown on this hill before. We've also documented all of. We This is where we grew the Guerrero blaster. I think we may have had. I think we may have had a what was,
Fucking
oh my goodness.
so exciting.
No, one hitter quitter. We had a one hitter quitter plant out there. We had a Ghost of Headband. We had Ghost of Kim Ford on this spot. We had Miscellaneous Hound. We grew a bunch of Mr. Toad's gear on our hill, right? And so yeah, we're gonna do a hugel culture bed to get our soil ready. And then we're gonna plant some plants there to maybe grow maybe a big plant. We don't know. I don't know, but I want to make sure we plant some vegetables on there. So what we did was we planted a we want to I want to make it a food garden. Yeah, just a straight food garden. You know what I'm saying? Just a straight. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna work on it and build our soil up, and it's gonna be a long process. So
Hugel cultures are awesome.
man, and what you got? I just need to man. You know I go fishing all the time, right? So I got hella fish. I have hella fish that I haven't eaten, and so in order for me to do what I need to do to those with those fish, I'm going to put them inside of that bed, you know. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna start to build up the soil and just go from there, man. It's time because I've never done nothing really to the soil. I've always just like either tilled it up and did it, but after I learned about no till and stuff like that, and I want to do stuff a little bit differently with it, you know what I mean? So,
Do you have any? Are you gonna bury wood?
yes, I am. Hold what you got. Yes, I
Yeah,
sure am.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some wood chips. Hold what you got. This would be a good question for you, bro. Do you see any dangers of using a palm tree mulch in as a mulch for living soil? Do you see any, or as a mulch for anything? You know what I'm saying? Is there any when it comes
I've
to
never,
sodium?
I've never used this. I don't know, but I would. I'm sure you can.
Right.
I don't. I'm not sure. So
Okay.
if
Okay.
somebody, I don't have access to the palm like that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, but I've been going down like where I drive by all the time. In order for me to get to where I need to get, there's a big stack of these palm mulch that I'm looking at, and I understand where palm comes from. So I wanna take a look at the sodium content. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
again,
don't. I don't.
like
There might be some drawbacks, but I bet you could look it up and figure that out. That'd be a good thing to look at.
yeah, I know it. It's gonna be a
I
good
don't
thing to
know
look it
though.
up.
I wish I knew. I can
Yeah.
look it up for you and find out, but I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
I don't
don't
know.
do that. Yeah. We're just gonna test it. Like I said, I may test it on one spot, like Guerrero just said, eucalyptus. I learned that eucalyptus shavings was bad and shit didn't grow in my yard for a long time because of this shit. Yeah, man. So it's been like I said, yeah, yeah. It's been a lot of learning process, a lot of trial and error for a long time, man. So but yeah, just putting stuff together from shows that I learned stuff from, man, and just doing research. That's the only thing I've done, man. So
Y-
pretty much.
Yeah, that's cool.
But hopefully, I'm able to grow this food garden because I want to do some stuff like some bananas. Yeah, James, there's no problem, man. Yeah, much love from Baltimore. Big love to Baltimore. Because I really want to do some bananas. I really want to do. I'm also growing a fruit tree right now, a plum tree. I love plums, so that's going good. That's really going good. But our fruit trees was going crazy because they didn't know if they were in spring. They didn't know if they was in summer. It just fucked it all up, man. I mean, it just Yeah, yeah. So my plant, my tree only made about 8 or 9 plums, and I ate every last one of them while they were green. So yeah, man, yeah, okay, yeah, hot composting. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, James Ed just said mandarin orange trees are easy to grow. Yes, in my area, that is definitely correct. Yes, they're easy to grow. Yes, man. Yes, yes. Oh man, Pawpaw would be so cool, man. Thank you, Green Table Gardens, man. You guys are amazing. Yeah, just know whatever you guys send to me, I'm gonna feature it. I'm gonna put in videos and it's gonna be a process, okay, of doing this, man. So we're gonna get address and stuff set up. We also have some hats and some shirts coming, okay, too. All right, but you guys also get to see me get a new puppy during this process too. So it's gonna be cool. That's why I really need to take a break to bond with my puppy too. I really want to bond with my puppy when it comes. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that time, man. During that time is really imperative. I think that I spend as much time with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some time with it. So yeah, but yeah, man. Let's look at this garden really quick. Well, not really quick. We starting off with the hill that I'm gonna do the Hugel culture bed on. Let me turn this. Oh man, the sun is just going crazy right now. Here you go. So again, we're just starting off with regular cardboard. We're gonna put some cardboard. We're gonna put some other stuff on there. We're probably gonna turn it into a hot compost bed and just go from there. But it's definitely gonna be a hugel culture bed. You know what I'm saying? So we just been. I know it's dry, but as this breaks down, this is gonna be my carbon, my organic material when it comes to it. So that's why we put it out here and wet it down. I do have a banana plant that I grew to. It's over there in the corner. Hopefully, it's doing good. I just planted it not too long ago. Hopefully, hopefully it's doing good. And then my fruit tree, my plum tree, I love it. It's in clay soil. So if people say you can't grow in clay soil, that's not correct. You can. Yes, you can. You really can. And then there's a moringa right there that's also in clay soil. It looks like it's doing good. I hope it is. It's
What
like
is
the
your
tree of
zone?
life. Huh?
What zone are you in? Wait, do you know what your zone
Uh,
is?
10B, 10B,
Oh, okay.
10B. Yeah,
Okay.
10B. Yeah, that's why. That's
I
why.
was gonna say it looks tropical as fuck.
Yeah, it is. That's why I say, man, it ain't me growing the plants. It's my fucking environment. I
It's
don't.
tropical.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's what it's a It's considered a Mediterranean environment.
Man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking at the white flies. Just not the little. Yeah, man, just go in and out. So it might be time for some BT. But these are my Pams. You guys have seen these the whole season. What they look like. We'll be documenting and making some videos on harvesting these coming soon, man. It's gonna be very cool. Uh, I grew these indoors to see them indoors, and so I wanted to grow outdoors and see what they were like. After talking to Corey, we popped some seeds, got them ready, and then just brought them out here. They're in the grassroots living soil bed that has some little bit of comfrey in there too as well. The comfrey is there to maybe make a tea when it comes to microbes, and also some. These are peppers too. I don't know anything about peppers, but I wanted to grow some peppers. All right, so I really just wanted to add some diversity to my soil when it comes down to it. Again, this is like my 19th run in the soil. My vegetables are grown in the after my cannabis is grown. So I'm always rotating a crop that's in here. I'm always rotating something in here. Okay. I do have an issue with pill bugs eating shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Say
Don't.
Pillbug, you talking about roly polies?
Yeah, rolling polish. Yeah, yeah, rolling polish.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hell?
yeah. Yeah, I know it, man. Sorry. Oh, what you got? I know it,
Yeah,
man.
roly
Rolling
poly,
polish.
man.
I know it. Yeah, rolling poly, man. Yeah, hell yeah. These are my skunk steps, man. They've been looking really good. They've got super furry because they hit a reveg. But as you can tell, um, they just are stacking up really good, man. By fourth house genetics, I got these seeds in real quick, man. So again, yeah, so that's how I got them. I said, fuck it, let me just grow them and see what they turn out to be. And yeah, they've been growing pretty good in here too, man.
What's the
This is
smell like?
another pheno of skunk step. Man, bro, oh my god, hold what you got. Man, listen, it's a floral, it's stinky, it's a musty, smelling motherfucking plant, man. It smells good as hell in here, man. It really does. And that's another skunk step. Look, this bushy motherfucker, I mean bushy ass plant here
Smells
right
so
here
good, he
too,
got it
man.
cussing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
That's what
I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking
I
about.
have to.
I ain't the only one. Finally.
Yeah, man. It's good, man. It smells very good, man. So that's why. Shout out to him too. I don't know a lot about him, but I just want to grow his
Greenhouse.
genetics real quick, man. Yeah, man. So it's been cool growing his genetics. But like I said, I just if I grow your stuff, I'm gonna showcase it. Yeah, them pounds, man. Listen, them pounds are something else. Big love and shout out to Corey because Corey sent us a lot of pounds. He really did, man. Big love to, yeah, them pounds were amazing indoors. And so, like I said, I wanted to grow them pounds outdoors because, like I said, I'm an outdoor grower, you know. And yeah, they're just taking off. They are bushy. They are going crazy outdoors in that grassroots living soil bed. And so, hell yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, they've been doing good. Hopefully we can get a good harvest and keep off of the caterpillars, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, yeah. So we've been going with some BT this year, hold what you got. We definitely been hitting up some BT. Um yeah, and so we that's the only thing that we've been applying to our flowers and so but we'll get to a point to where we're not even applying that, you know what I'm saying? Hmm. Yeah, but it's Dr. Gar. Yeah, I love pounds, man. The effect is really good too. I absolutely love this. So absolutely. All right, so listen, we have been going down for about 3 hours and 37 minutes. It has been a great episode and a finale episode. Okay, we brought up and had a great interview with our former shipmate from Other. Do me a favor, go to those websites that you talked about earlier. Go and get familiar with 22 a day. Do me a favor, get familiar also with We the Warriors. All right. That is how we do what we do. All right. It's been a great 20 episodes. Again, I'm going to take a break just to bond with my dog, to bond with my family, to bond with my plants and get ready for another growth. But I really do appreciate everybody that's been sticking along with me. Again, I'll be on the Let's Be Buds episode coming up pretty soon in August. You guys can follow along that channel. I'll also be doing another interview pretty soon after that. I'm not sure with who, but I'm pretty sure it's coming, okay? But again, if you guys would like to have me on your show, I would love to do your interview. Hopefully, again, I'll never be the smartest person on any panel at all, ever be. And I never hope to be because, like the saying says, if I'm the smartest person on the panel, pick a different fucking room. All right, that is what I believe in. All right, But again, I also am learning, but I've learned so much and I've learned from this great community. All right. Big love and thank you to everybody that watched tonight. Big love to Melvin from Other. Hold what you got, my brother. Man, you know you are when we do this episode, I'm gonna be doing and calling on you to give me some pictures, all right, so I can do some advertisements for your stuff before we do our episode here on Anchors and Bud season 2. All right. We are also having a mycologist. All right. Robert Greenfinger Thomas will be on the panel with about 3 or 4 different other people when it comes to start talking about mushrooms. All right. For those veterans that's out there that's looking into plant medicine, this is your community. All right. My goal and my job, my hope, what I want to do is to bridge the veteran community with the cannabis community. I basically got this idea from Tony. All right. Big love to Boneyard C NorCal. Big love to him and everything that he's done for us, man. Listen, we're always gonna rep Boneyard C NorCal. You can pick up his gear. He does lives here on YouTube. All right. He's normally here on the show a lot, but I can tell you right now, he's definitely going to be back here on the show to answer some questions, man. It's been a great 20 episodes. I really do appreciate it. Listen, I'm also on the Guerrero Grow Show sometime, all right, most of the time, all right. But I am also starting up school, so we're gonna take a break and get ready to do some stuff and get ready for all of our other things we got going on. But make sure you please follow along. We're also gonna do 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We'll be giving away some Boneyard C NorCal gear as well. Yes, we sure will. Some old school genetics. You never know what you go get. We just sent out a package of some Paradise Pine to another veteran, to him and his father. Hopefully you guys got it, and I can tell you right now, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yes, Buddy's Exotic Gardens. Yes, that is why we're gonna have this episode. So make sure you stick with us, Buddy's Exotic Gardens. Yeah, I need to learn how to grow mushrooms too. Turns out we can learn that shit together, Buddy's Exotic Garden. All right. Big love to the community. Thank you for 20 great episodes. Big love to everybody that's joining. Big love to those veterans. Support a veteran. Baby Dad Grows. Thank you so much. Hold what you got. We up out of here.